Kind of strange. Just need.
Sorry, guys.
That's all good, man. We're still waiting on Fred anyway.
Here's some life advice. Never volunteer for nothing.
Well, did you volunteer? Or did your wife volunteer you?
It's the same thing.
True. That is absolutely true.
Volunteer or
Voluntold.
voluntold?
Can we get a summon?
I just spent 45 minutes telling a room full of 50 to 60-year-old people that it's a bad idea to pay off a 0% interest loan early.
It's a hard thing to talk people into. I'm
Oh
at
shit,
2%.
Juke, can you grab me 3 of the intellect ones from the G Bank?
Sure thing.
Why do you not want to pay off a 0% loan?
Well, they wanted to pay it back to the Central Lutheran Fund so that the Central Fund could loan it to another church. But I tried to tell them that, well, as a part of the loan agreement, we have to have all our money on deposit with them anyway. So they have our money to loan to other people. And they could not get that concept. And at one point, I actually told a guy, because that's how banking works. I mean,
Yeah, if you put your money in a bank, they give it to somebody else.
Artie, did you say you wanted? You said you wanted the spell power one, or
Nope,
the
distilled
mana?
wisdom. The green triangle. Just grab me
Oh.
4 of them.
The
Okay, sure.
65 intellect ones.
Yeah, we'll probably be-
Now that most people are kind of here, I did do that little thing in the chat channel for Roxana that asked if you can raid Halloween night or cannot. It looks like we have about a third of our raiders that'll be out for Halloween. Which is Tuesday the 31st. Do you guys want to try to just run Wednesday, or do you want to run Wednesday, Thursday?
Wednesday, Thursday? Please.
That's
Wednesday,
one person.
Thursday would be better for me.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Well, I mean, it's basically we're running Wednesday. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's
So
the question
it's-
is if
it's
we
just-
have the
Just put
second
a
night that
sign.
week.
Well, it's just put the sign up. We'll just figure it out. If we have enough, we'll run. We'll go the second night. We'll just do as much as we can on Wednesday night.
Yeah, if people can't make it for the second night, then we can try to fill it with other people that, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give people a heads up. Thanks, Juke.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe Gray already messed up our immortal run. Yeah.
No, it's always Gray's fault.
Show them no mercy.
Oh,
All right, let's
Oh.
go. It's go time.
Good job, Gray.
Well, we're not, guys. We don't have everyone here. I don't know what's going on. You just everyone back up. Get on the. I think the cart.
Get on the
he
cart.
resets. Just giving Fred some time, and if Fred doesn't make it, then we'll bring someone else in.
The card don't work no more, by the way.
It doesn't. Okay. Does the stairs work?
Yeah, you can run up top and reset it.
It's a lot of rocket boots going off.
Oh, you got friends too.
Oh, it was someone ran into the horses. Those probably will not reset.
I don't think they do either.
Show me what you've
The horses didn't, but he reset.
Do we have a tank for
Let's
the
kill the
horses?
horses then.
If you're up here.
All right, we got tanks on the horses already. Get heals.
Sekio, something's broken in your macro.
Ah! I hate that. Sorry. Fix that real quick.
Looks like the cart worked for me.
It's because you're a gnome or a goblin.
I'm a Draena.
Not on my screen, you're not.
Oh, I'm a pirate, actually, yeah.
You're a tiny pirate.
Oh, yeah, I am, aren't I?
Where did you die, Scruffy? Looks like someone's got you.
I think
Yeah, I was
Fred's
messing
getting.
item rack stuff earlier, trying to write macros and I hit the wrong button.
So Foot, you want to be my control too? I'll be one.
I
Sure.
can, I guess. Just a sec.
So that open mic comment window.
Flee before it's too late.
Wait, who are we waiting
Fred.
on?
He said that thinks his internet's back. Hopefully he'll be in a second. He was having some internet issues. He said, "Go ahead." Do we want to see if we have one person that wants this in guild real quick, just so we don't? And then if he's not back by ICC, then we might have to bring someone else in. Okay, get Sayori on this rug, and then we'll go. Get a closet real quick again. Would one of the other three then? It's not mind controlled. But
Okay, so any of them is?
yeah, just do like, you can just use box.
Gotcha.
I'll start with Moon. Get him in position.
Hey Dre, are you gonna come join us?
Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Is he upstairs?
I don't know if he'll get credit up there.
Just need Sayori in the instance here. Gray's here. Series and Dalaran still. Yeah, I think that. Oh, I thought there was something that's gone down. Sorry. Wasn't sure who they were targeting. Alright, he's here. Okay, ready? I'm gonna put Ray check and then we're doing this.
Can we get an int quick, please? Stranger SOL.
Does everybody got
I
the
just-
sweats before we start?
You're
Yeah,
flagged. You're not getting buffs.
I
Yeah,
did
I'm
hit
trying to get
share.
it.
So, alright. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The leg. You have a problem with that? You disappoint me.
Go ahead and Harrow. Can you heal him?
Yeah, it didn't show up on the thing for some reason.
Taunt. Take him now, but if you can get one, get him now. Just taunt him and then I'll grab another one. I grab it. Just someone trying to get Moon back. Well, he's gonna be immune, I think, actually. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. He's back on Moon. I should be able to hold him the rest of the time. He's almost dead.
Okay.
Oh, he's on pallet. No, I can't taunt him for 4 seconds. He did.
Alright, we need upgrades.
Lol. There's Fred, just in time. All right. I don't think anyone's gonna need anything. I'll just DE it all.
I'm letting them pick.
It's 213. Ugh.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want
If
it.
anyone
Let's-
needs that stuff, then they probably shouldn't be raiding ICC.
Everybody else head to ICC and let's start.
That's a BOE actually. That egotism.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
say
those are
this as
actually
I'm
selling for quite a bit.
I'm
35,
looking at
25 to 3,500. And then we gotta get Verthal and Fred in, right?
Yep. So Cells and Say need to step up.
Yeah, look, we got the swap done. Oh, okay. Did you send me all this? Oh.
Nope, it's in my
Did
bag.
you leave already?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was standing down by the boss for nothing.
Oh, I just was trying to get moving.
God dang, pal, you want to have your hand, like everybody hold your hand everywhere?
I don't think it's his hand he wants you to hold.
And let me get the tweezers.
If you think you're gonna get loot tonight, grab your own gems because I haven't grabbed any. I'll cut them for you, but I don't have any gems.
I think we'll go and we'll keep working on. Let's get Professor down, and then we'll go to Bloodwing. I think this time Paolo will do the. We'll have a Paolo do the A bomb, and Tex will do the tanking.
Demoted. Ouch.
Well, he said he was gonna do A bomb last night, so.
I think I was getting it though.
it just takes practice.
Wait a minute, it's now damaged. Oh well, we're screwed.
Completely went to the wrong place.
I'm feeling it tonight. I think a tiny A bomb's dropping for our rep pallies.
Oh. Forgot the trash respawns if we don't clear it.
Oh, the abomination wing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause we didn't.
Probably some. The dogs probably don't respawn though, do they?
Correct. They don't.
More rep.
Because I was about to like rocket boot over there, and I'm like, oh, friends.
Upper Spire, yeah.
Always upper spire. Never the peak.
Could I get a summon, please?
Okay, pal.
What's up?
Oh,
When you
a
get-
Valkyrie.
When you get
Feral
there,
aggro.
Oh,
throw
fuck.
some.
Ah,
There goes green.
Damn.
That was gray, not green, but close.
Or gray, sorry.
Who's the first one in Bloodwing, or is it? Do you get options?
Blood Prince. This is the Blood Prince's fight. There's only 2 bosses in there.
The council fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only
Is it
way you
shit?
get to choose is plague.
Yeah, I just wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
we gotta interrupt these healers and stuff.
I did the wrong point to fight to.
Why do you guys always get in trouble?
Why is there severed essence in myself back here?
It's not you guys, it's just you doing crazy.
If you step out of the hallway, then you pull the bell.
I zoned up. Sorry. We can summon here in a second. They're almost. We'll get a closet down right here after this.
The fuck is this pillar in the middle here?
Stranger PvP flag's still on, by the way. Oh, what's
That's
going
the
on?
elevator that takes you all the way up. See the channeled light going to it?
Who needs summon? Put a one in chat, please. No, Pala does.
Strange that X is looking so nice.
Sorry for the delay, everyone.
Next Tuesday, most everybody should be able to upgrade your rings again, huh? Your power rings.
Depending on how 10-man goes, I might be able to hit the revered.
Sure.
Alright, line of sight these guys. Consumes food.
Did you
buffs.
get in on some
Guys, come on.
rep grinds, Truth?
Yeah, it's raid time.
Is there food zone?
Someone's been saying
There's now.
yes, chef, so
And there was food out in Naxx too, but people weren't paying
Like
attention.
fucking fish and a table.
Well, I got a food buff in Nats, but then I might have DI'd Ina.
yeah, you did.
Alright, do it. Where do we get up here? This little corner. Line of sight. Remember, focus skull on X, no A. Focus, skull and X. There's a plague scientist taking way more damage than skull and X being focused. Okay. After those two big guys are down, then we can AoE.
Please, okay, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, passive, fine. It's just. That plague scientist was not getting passive cleave.
How you get that little proc on your ring?
He does a knockback, so get your back up against the wall.
It's kind of neat as the Lich King was talking shit to me personally every time we killed somebody.
Oh.
Because I'm collecting souls, he's saying that we're no different.
Didn't you get whispers when you used the corrupted Ashburner too?
I'm not sure, but you got killed if you went to Light's Hope with it on.
Yeah, wasn't Daz the only one that got that?
No, what's his Blasta got it. Yeah, he got killed in.
It was so good. And then if you took it into Scarlet Monastery, apparently they treat you like you're a king.
Yeah, you can walk right in, do a little RP thing.
Pretty cool.
Alright, remember everybody get up here, because you'll get killed by the insects if you stay behind, outside of the wall. Ina's not up here.
You can't come in here all dirty like that. You need that nasty flesh scrubbed off first.
I think Peach's side has some of the best RP talk.
They'll say the Black Knight and the Heroic, his entrance is like one of the best.
KT's speeches, you're just like, shut the fuck up, man. Alright, I think there's only, well, there's 2 people here that weren't here last night, right? Or there's 1?
Just Gord.
Just
Everyone
Gord.
else is here.
But you did this, Gord did this with on 10 man, so you know what's going on, Gord. It's the same fight, just...
Okay.
No, we're just going to position a little bit differently. We're going to loose spread over here at the start instead of dropping that one puddle over there by the green. And then just try to stay back behind this thing that I'm running in front of when the green one's coming, so we can stack up behind that person and soak easier.
What do you mean soak?
The green one, we were killing it before it was happening, but the green one, when it targets the person, they can't move, and you have to have range to go to that person and help soak the damage. Otherwise,
Oh, okay.
they take 100%.
So you can't run from it on.
Right, you can only run from the orange one.
Oh,
the kite.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. You must never have gotten targeted.
I got targeted, but maybe by the one where I could still move. The
Yeah,
orange.
that's the orange one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kite that one. Right.
Actually, I think one time I couldn't move, but I thought it was a question of range. Like when it gets too close, you cannot move anymore, be it a green or an orange. So
I
okay,
think
so
once it puts the green targeting on you, the beam thing, you can't
okay.
move.
All right.
Which tank
Right.
is
No, we are
Regal
not on
on?
heroic. We are on normal.
Which tank is on that
I
tonight?
thought Pala was going to do the A-bomb tonight. Or are we still going to have Tex do it?
Yeah,
it's up to you. Okay. So Tex, you're just going to, I mean, basically just keep them away from the puddles. And then there'll be these little vials he puts on the ground that reduce hit for the melee. You just kind of going to move them out of that. And then you'll start them here. Once we kill the green abomination, you'll just slowly kind of move them across the room, just being safe to get them away from the orange ooze.
Okay.
Side. So we're just swapping sides for the oozes, basically.
So I'm keeping him from touching the oozes.
It doesn't. Well, it's not really him touching the oozes. It's just getting us
Melee
to where we can DPS and not be near them. Give enough range so we can kill them before they get to us. I don't think there's any.
Does he care
I don't
about
think he
the
gets any
puddles
buffs if
at
he
all?
touches them. He doesn't care, but they do a lot of damage. You don't want him to be in puddles.
Right. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Everybody's ready. You want 10 5-second pull timer. I don't think we need 10 seconds for this one. Because Harrow's at the end. All right. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good news, everyone. I think I've perfected a plan that will destroy all life on Azeroth.
First puddle's down. You're getting like right there for now. Remember in phase 2 range, we want to be further away for the because of the malleable goo. All right, here comes the first green. Let's summon it. Starting to summon. Get ready to switch to it after it's picked its right there. Text. Don't go any further. Right, he's gonna pick his. I kill green. It's on me. Moved up a little bit too close. Sorry. Get up and then it'll knock us straight back if you're behind me. Get right behind the circle. Everyone has to get behind the circle. So they get knocked back in the same direction. Alright, now we can move them across. Summon orange here shortly. Alright, orange is starting to be summoned. We can, yeah, go ahead and stop DPS on him. Orange is up. Get ready, quick, pick target. Everybody DPS. Shadow kite. And then we'll push him to phase 2. Push him to phase 2%. Right here, we go to phase 2. Now, range, make sure you're not up on the boss's ass. Spread out, or like make an arc around him a bit. We're gonna go to the other side text because it's gonna be back to green when he comes unstunned. So take him back over to the orange stuff.
I don't feel a thing.
Everybody else move back to the orange side.
Where'd those come from?
Back to the orange side.
Beware.
Malleable goo, just remember, spread out, decent range, and then just get out of the malleable goo way. Okay. Shoulder to shoulder is a really good idea here for that. He's going to summon the green. Green's being summoned.
Those are the hit vials that were down on the ground. So
Okay, green's up. Alright, get ready to DPS it. It's going to pick a target. Alright. DPS.
Can you guys heal the A-bomb a little bit?
Yep, I have been.
Okay,
Finish this ooze off, and then we're... Alright, go to the other side, orange side.
Beware.
Shout malleable goo, watch the hit stuff.
He keeps grabbing him. I don't know how. I'm
Orange is up.
far away.
Orange is up. Everybody get ready. Switch to orange. Green bear, kite him green. Everybody else DPS the orange down.
Grabbing what?
The vials. He's like 20 yards away and he keeps grabbing them.
He spawns them in his hand. It's nothing you can do about it. You just want to make sure the melee don't stand in it because it will reduce his hit by
Orange is down.
75%.
Move him back. Right, here we get to the orange side. Don't be in this middle area. We're gonna summon a green soon. Remember, range spread. Green is getting spawned. Get ready to switch to it as soon as it picks its. It's on a target. It's on me. DPS it. I'm way in the back, so we'll get a good amount of damage on it.
I'm slapping the shit out of it too.
Come back. Other side. Green's down. He's gonna spawn in orange soon. Alright, 35. We got 20% more to go. Orange is spawning. Orange is up. Just gonna be ready to kite. Heat. Orange is on Grey Tooth. Everybody kill the orange, please. Right, orange is down. Move back to the orange side. Right. I get to 35%. 10% we're gonna have to do probably a green and an. Still, green is spawning. Green is spawning. That middle area. Get out of the middle. Right, orange is, or green's on its way. DPS. Move back to the green side. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have one more orange, but try to get him closest to 30. Orange is up. On Sekio, kite him Sekio. Kill the orange and then we're gonna push. Push him. Push him 1%. Alright. Oh, when he comes back out, we're gonna...
Oh, he cast it.
Oh, that sucks. He's also not, you know...
I couldn't get the slow out because it stunned me right before it spawned.
We're basically gonna... well, it's up to the tanks now, so now you guys got a tank swap, but we need to pop Harrow, kill this ooze, and kill him.
I'm gonna pop my
army.
Y'all need to get away from it like ASAP.
Yeah, Harrow.
Can't slow it either. Just gonna haul ass.
There's lots of people.
Beware.
Rush them out. Yeah, that's basically what we don't want to happen with that. Everybody gets... Alright, on the boss. Spread for malleable.
We want him to be by the goo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like Grabulus at this point. You're just moving him a little bit when he drops slime.
I don't think does that hurt him or something?
No, it just we have no way to remove it now. Limited on how much space we have in the room.
Next time. We need to get out of this corner, Jack.
Shot malleable, it's bouncing.
GB, are you able to bear right now?
If we can get it on one, like for a couple stacks, we can buy some time.
Gray has it, don't worry.
It's on gray for a second. Oh, heal gray. It's on green. Just keep green up. It heals on green. Buy us time.
Let's hit vials right behind him.
Back
Melee, watch out. Move up. 5%.
Get him out of the poison.
Gray. It's on gray. Big heals on gray. So he's healing. We can't.
He heals when,
people die. Yeah, we can't have people die.
Beware.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wipe now. We were close. So that's why it's so important that we don't have an ooze. We should have been able to push 2% in that time, but I don't know what happened there with DPS. But next time we'll be safe, especially if it's a green. Yeah, well, that wasn't. But he was being tanked in a vial, but people dying is what ultimately got us. And it was the green ooze. I mean, if we spent a good 10 seconds killing the ooze, the same thing happened on our 10-man. If you have an ooze, you basically you're not going to be able to meet the DPS check at our, where we're at right now with our gear.
Do you want us to call it out if there's a vial because there's so much crap on the ground, or do you want us to just let them see it?
No, it's your job as a melee to not be in the vials. Just flat out. If he's in a spot and you gotta hit him from the front, you gotta hit him from the front. That's just how it is. There's way too much communication that needs to happen during that phase.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a fluke, but I got hit by one and I was still hitting him just fine. All my techs hit, so I had the hit debuff.
That better be good.
Yeah, I mean that really, like I said, that wasn't what got us. It was the ooze, not that one spawning right as he went into the phase. But I thought we were good, and then he didn't really switch phase. Like he started doing the cast, but It seems to be that he's. We got to really pick up our speed at killing oozes. Is the other problem. They need to die faster. Other than that, it was pretty. I mean, really close. Got him down. He was under 5%. He was almost dead. And then we started losing some people.
Don't Gray and GB, if you guys are gonna talk, you gotta say it in Discord, or you're just gonna get smoked like that, and he's gonna heal.
Yeah, I had no idea who was tanking when.
We don't really have much of a choice there in terms of melee and casters. We have what we have.
Yeah, but they gotta say in Discord, I'm gonna taunt. Or GB
No, sorry,
No,
I was
he's
talking
talking
to
the truth. I'm talking. I'm
Oh,
agreeing
I'm sorry.
with you.
Not to you guys.
Two conversations, pal.
Yeah, sorry. I was just saying we don't really, we just got to deal with what we have.
You see them fatty deeps that I was pumping on that fucking ad?
They were doing fast early, and then late is when it fell off.
So in the early phases, I can like fucking slaughter those things, but as the fight goes on, because the poison spawns faster, it's
Yeah, gotta keep everything clean. But yeah, I'll just try to see if we can time the oozes better. I thought we could push them before that green spawned, and we just didn't quite get there. We really want to have them at like 36% when we're killing an ooze, or that ooze dies. So we only have to go like 1% right now. At least where our DPS is at right now.
You probably had it timed right, but he's spewed the poison down, and I peeled off to go get it so we'd be clean. And that's right when it's like as I was sucking up that pool it spawned, which means if I had stayed over there, then it would have pushed him. And it's not so the poison pools get thrown at people, so don't be in like Africa and stuff. Like you guys, there was a bunch of people on this side of the room when we had the boss over there in the corner, and then we ended up getting a bunch of pools over here. The plan is to be kind of loose spread around the boss with range essentially in the direction that we're going, so the malleable goos don't smack the shit out of you.
Yeah, malleable goos were not ghouls. Goos were not too bad on that attempt. We had a couple in the last phase that kind of hit some people, but just need once Tex is ready.
I mean, that was probably the best second pull I've seen in that fight ever. I guess it was third pull, whatever.
I am ready.
Shut up.
All right, everybody get up here a little bit closer. We're ready to start DPSing him as soon as he's walking our way.
Just so for the setup, it's going to be Tex takes 2 stacks, I take 2 stacks, Tex takes 4 stacks, I take 4 stacks, and then after I take 4 stacks, GB, that's when you need to be ready to taunt.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Timer's going up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good news, everyone. I think I've perfected a plan that will destroy all life on Azeroth.
Bubble stop. First dude is going to be coming out. It's getting spawned right now. I get ready, switch to it. Switch. In melee, so get right up far. Knocked back in the same direction. Keep working on it. back on the boss, move to the other side. He's gonna summon it really soon. Alright, he's got slow DPS. We only have 2% to go. We're gonna kill the orange. Don't push him. Stop DPS on him, please. Everybody go to the orange juice. Can go a little early. Just everybody focus the orange juice down fast. Go ahead and now push him. 1%. The one thing, and I gotta get better at it, dots will continue to tick on him while he's at the table, so if you redot him right before he's gonna run over, you get some extra damage in on him. For people that do dots.
Rogues and mages can vanish it and keep DPSing.
Yeah, I tried. I missed
Alright,
it.
we're gonna
I was just a little late.
head to the orange side.
Better let this grow for energy.
That's malleable good. Alright, first green's coming out soon. Right, here he's gonna spawn the green. Green's being spawned. Get ready to switch to it. Alright, green's active. Alright. Green one's on its way.
We're juked out.
I'm
He's
hitting up.
retargeting.
Back, I'm lagging out like crazy or something. Or maybe I got hit by a malleable goo or something.
Toxic, can you get your go? Yep.
Move him over to the other side. Watch that malleable goo, guys. Right, orange is spawning. Right, orange active. Get it dotted. Alright, it's on. Everyone kill the orange. Orange is down, so move him back if you can. Back to the orange side. It's gonna start spawning green soon. Right. Right, this green's gonna start forming. Alright, green is starting to. Green switch to it. Watch those malleable goos, guys. Move out of the way of those things. They slow your cast rate. You gotta move. Around the green. Right, moving back to the green side. So malleable goo. Orange is spawning. Ray switch to it. Alright, orange is active. On Gordon. Kill the orange.
Gord, run away.
Gordon run. Yep. Here we kill the orange. Back on the boss. Moving back to the orange side. We got about 12% to go.
I better do more DPS. You gonna beat me, son.
Green one spawning. Get ready. Green one's active. Some malleable goo. Alright, green one's moving. And DPS. It's going into main. Kill that goo, alright. Alright, moving back. Get him close to 35. Watch that goo. We're gonna have an orange spawning now. 4%. Try to get him to like 30. Yeah. Alright, orange one's active. I kill the orange one. I just have to make sure.
Beware.
We're gonna phase him like.
Here
Oh, here he goes. The orange one. It's
I got the
gonna
room
be really
perfectly
close.
clean, suckers.
10. It's just kill that orange one if it's not dead by the time he's active. It'll be really close. Yeah, my dots are off of it, so it's not gonna be quite dead, but it's got 3%, 2%. Right, it's dead. The boss, or Harold.
Get into a wall, thanks.
Wall.
Okay. Yep.
Watch malleable goo. Shoulder to shoulder range, as you can. Super far away.
Moving a little bit.
Is he doing knockback?
Nope, nothing.
Cranes, I know this is weird, but you want to be in front of them.
Beware.
Watch malleable goo.
That's taunting.
Malleable goo in 10. It's malleable goo soon. Just be ready to move.
On pound.
Malleable goo going out. 0%. How many stacks you guys at?
I'm at 3, 4.
Dude,
GB's,
focus your
Cobair,
wild growth on the
He's
GB's.
at
range.
green. Go bear. Get ready to taunt him.
It's on green. It's on green.
It's on green. Keep green up. Watch malleable goo. Watch out. 3%. Just stay. Doing a big heal. Big heal. Finish him off, guys.
Winner, winner. Chicken
There
dinner.
we go.
Next time, Juke and Vire, you guys will be focusing your AoE heals on the range.
Master sword.
It's just easier for my chain heal to hit in.
Yeah, people. So at the end, it was malleable goo taken out ranged, I think, for the most part. So you just gotta really watch that malleable goo. Know that it always goes in a straight line to the person it's targeting. So you just we have to have enough people out at range so it doesn't hit melee, and it's we'll get. It wasn't too bad though.
Yeah, I thought I was out of the way of the Malibu, and it.
Yeah, it's kind of
Little
if you're really
wider
if you're close or if someone else gets targeted and you don't notice it, you can easily get taken out.
Foxy, put that in, what's it called, please?
Those boots are not from this boss, by the way.
What? I'm missing something from this boss.
Yeah, you're missing a
Mark.
token and you put the boots from Raz up.
Yeah, it's like those boots are not good.
I was like, wait, we had boots from the boss? Wait a second.
I'm gonna say.
Did you want? Are you sure? You said that you were okay tonight for loot.
Shush.
Okay-ish.
Sounds like Tally's.
I mean, if you can't drive a car, couldn't you drive a loot?
Shush.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Okay, there's the other one. I need to give you this other loot.
Okay, I'm over at the entryway thing.
I'm walking down. Alright, I'm closing it up.
There's a feast down by Star.
Decided to slow roll me there a little bit strange.
I was doing some math.
Meth?
Well, I had to take inventory of the people that are likely to roll against me on the A-bomb in a jar and make sure I could stay above them.
Anything special
Nobody
on these?
wanted
This
rigor
trash?
mortis for
The
main
sword?
spec.
It didn't. Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
it's,
a caster
it's a
caster
caster
sword.
kit.
Yeah.
It's not much of an upgrade for me. It's not like a 9% upgrade.
I mean, if it's an upgrade, it's an upgrade. You don't know when things are going to drop.
You say 9% upgrade? 9% damage increase is huge.
Well, it's
That's
like
a lot.
40 more. It's 40 spell power more than what I already have.
That's a big jump, actually. 40.
It's like a whole 2 enchants or something,
Well,
right?
so put it back up there. Did anybody bid on it or no?
Not quite
No.
2. 1 enchant. The enchant's 63.
Yeah, the enchant 63.
But it's, I mean, almost an enchant.
You want
And
me to
then
put
you
it
have
back
the
up?
enchant on top of that.
Yeah, go and put it back up there because it's got more haste than it's got 20 more haste than the one I have right now.
All right, I'm stopping it.
So Pal, anything special on this trash?
So the skull, you need to zerg the shit out of skull, or it will
Okay.
consume the buff in the middle of the room and obliterate us.
Okay. Then just kill whatever after.
Yeah, after that, it's
Okay.
no big deal. Just single target, all single target, no cleave, no anything, single target skull.
All right. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But then everybody gets to make the joke about the lich slap. All right, one of the casters click that orb in the middle, and it will make your cast instant cast. Do it, Taki. Pyroblast, pyroblast, pyroblast.
Only one person gets it.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, everything is instant cast.
How long does it stay?
30 seconds.
Yeah, it's long enough to where like late in the tier you could use it to do these next 3 trash pulls if you like ran up there and YOLO pulled them all.
That was the only way for him to beat Astro.
What do you do? Constant fire?
Give it to Astro, it'd be like 50k.
Pyroblast.
It lasts.
Or what's the AoE? Flame strike, right?
Oh yeah, but it's better. Just there's other classes that have better thingamajigs. Insta Seed is pretty sick as a FE block.
Machine gun out seeds.
Also
So the
chain lightning, right?
the tacticians, they're rogues, and they're going to like stun, shadow step, obliterate people.
Do we pull them back here at all, or where
Yeah,
do we
yeah.
fight them? Okay.
So I'm gonna tank everything in this corner here. Like
All right.
this is where we're gonna tank. The tanks will be. The lich slap is gonna knock everybody back. It's gonna cause like LOS problems. But if you pull them too far back, then they start doing other weird shit. So we gotta wait for the pat.
All right, we're just focused on tactician now.
So from here on out, there's no assignments, right? Future Side was the last one we had assignments for.
No, there's assignments for the whole place.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull this group.
I didn't see any for Lich Chain.
Yeah,
Eh.
it's there. If you open up the actual spreadsheet, it's there.
See you, Bria.
Yeah. Shadow step right behind me. I just too slow to dispersion. Guys, focus skull. I don't know why you guys are AoEing. Everyone should be focusing skull single target until it's dead.
Keeps me.
Right, X, the other tactician.
next 15 seconds, I'm gonna have this bleed on me.
Pala, I didn't know that you could be brought under by a paper cut. I'm sorry.
Shit. You take them. Let me know how it feels.
I'm kind of terrified of that.
Pulling the pat.
Mana,
Actually
please.
curious to see. It's just 3.
Yep, more than half. You're fine to go. Odin's at half.
It's fine.
I was just curious. You can't shackle these guys.
Oh yeah, it might be worth shackling one of the tacticians on the.
Yeah, on the big pole. I was just testing it just to see. The guy out shackled in the hallway, by the way, that you wanted. I just was seeing what you couldn't shackle. This is actually getting greens to disenchant again.
It's kind of nice.
Oh, because it's actually trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only spent 2k yesterday on enchanting mats for the cheap man.
So you're gonna
shackle that front one because he's the closest. You want me to just shackle and run back? Or do you want to hit it and I can shackle after?
That's how much.
I'll hit it because they're gonna do like the charge and shadow steps and stuff, and you'll just be insta dead.
Okay. Or bears will be instant dead.
Did you fucking misdirect me, Zach?
Fire, I just relinked it in the chat.
Yes, I learned how to use misdirect as a shadow creep.
Fucking mind control key and misdirect.
They sapped me.
I try to mind control the 24 of you guys every week, but
But then he finds out that we're actually just deaf and we don't listen to it.
Yeah, he's learned sign language.
You read sometimes those articles pop up where you hear about like guilds with disabilities and stuff, and it's like the all deaf guild, and it's like, but how?
They can read faster than normal people, probably.
We can't even do it.
They all video chat with each other.
Man, we can't even do it when we got our working ears. We can't
Sorry,
hear
what was
deaf
that?
for some reason.
Mana.
Oh, that was it.
I don't care. I still need mana.
But that was it. Can we get a loot master over here?
You know what? I can res people, get mana, or loot. What do you want?
Oh, we didn't actually need a loot master. I was testing.
Yes, we did.
See, that was the test too.
SD?
Give your balls a tug.
The statting intellect stuff is nonsense. It takes way too long to top off.
No, just life tap.
oh, okay. So I'm guessing it's just the princess next.
Yes. Yeah, and with the first pull, they have RP to them. It's like fucking 20 seconds long, just long enough for your pot to fall off if you do it on a countdown. Stupid.
So there's positioning. So ranged is around. So see this circle here, guys, in front of me. There's a circle right in front of the steps. Range is going to be. Make sure you check the spreadsheet for your. Oh wait, the names on the spreadsheet you linked in are not the right. No, I looked at the wrong one. Sorry, I looked at the spreadsheet I had up. Number one. So starting up on the steps. Number one's actually up on the steps here. That's Kiri. Why does it go one? Whoever does numbering on the spreadsheet
They
is
suck? Yeah.
an asshole. So they do 1 and 2 are across from each other. That's strange. So the hunters are on the stairs. So Kiri's on the right side. Chris, you're on the left side. Then we've got Sekio, you'll be down right at the bottom of the stairs, right here on the left. Then Astral is here. I am next to him. Then at the very top of the circle is going to be Yoon. Then next to Yoon to the right is Foxy. Next to Foxy is Taki. And next to Taki is Gord. Fred, you are behind. You'll be behind Taki. But I don't know what this other mechanic is. Pal is going to have to explain it. Why they have people running out.
All I see on the spreadsheet is other weird people's names.
Yeah, I pulled from the wrong place. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
that's what I'm saying.
Melee, it looks like you need to be spread out a bit too, maybe?
And then I
don't
open the
know.
spreadsheet and it has weird people.
Yeah, I have another one that has all our names on it, but
Okay, can you just ping where I'm supposed to be?
you are next to Yoon to the right. So like right
Yoon's
here.
not here.
Oh. Then you are not next to Yoon.
No, that's I was like, Yoon's not here,
then
and
Fred, you'll be right in the middle here, where I'm jumping. You'll be in the middle, and then you'll be to the right next to Fred, right here.
okay, I'll be here. Okay, that makes more sense because I was like, by Yoon, I don't see Yoon, and there's nobody on this map. Makes sense.
Pal's gonna have to do a quick rundown because I don't know much other than just knowing there's something with Kinetic Bomb and some other stuff.
I'm so lost.
So the fight starts out with Prince Valinair. They share health,
That guy.
and it's not like the typical like share health. It's there is one health pool, and they share that health pool during the fight. So Prince Valinair will get empowered at the beginning, and he will have the full health bar, and everyone else has 0, like 1 health or whatever. You can hit them, but you can't actually do damage to them. So like no cleave matters in here. Valinair does the inner kinetic. Hold up, let me see.
Chris, you'll be I'm throwing the flare. That's where you'll be like up in that spot, sort of.
Kinetic bomb. So what's going to happen is that throughout the fight, they all have abilities, and then when they get the health, they become empowered, and then there's an empowered version of their ability. The shock vortex is what the Prince Valinair does, and during the empowered phase of Valinair, normally what happens, a shock vortex is just a little white swirly thing on the ground, and if you run into it, it knocks you out. Knocks you like super far away. When you move during this fight, you get a shadow debuff that stacks and increases. Basically, the more you move, the more damage you take, and it will kill you if you just run across the room. So the idea is to stand still as much as possible to reduce the raid damage. The shock vortex is normally just a little swirly thing on the ground that knocks you back, which of course you have to run back to your spot, which means that you get half of the room's amount of moving. You'll probably get 5 stacks, and you'll be taking a lot of damage after that. So
Real quick,
you don't,
there's a feast at Star if you guys need it. Get the feast real quick before it goes away.
you don't want to get hit by that. When he's empowered, everybody basically pulses as a shock vortex as his ability. So when his ability goes off, he'll do empowered shock vortex. And that's what all the marks on the map are for in the image that Ina linked, is that you need to go to those locations to ensure that you're 13 yards away, because I think it's a 12-yard knockback. If you are within 12 yards of somebody else, you guys knock each other back, you go flying, and then you have to run back. And like I said, shit ton of raid damage. It also does damage to you getting hit by someone else. The most difficult one is is up on the platform. All the melee are going to be up there. You guys have got to get out of range 13 from each other, especially away from the tank. The tank stands still. Normally the healers are in the middle strip there. I can't zoom in far enough to see what Ina's got everybody standing at, but normally in the center little arc thing there is where the healers are at, so that they don't have to move either.
Yeah, how do they aggro? Is it just we get too close?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, healers. Do you see your positions? You're basically making a circle. I mean, this one has 6 healers. Are you running? But you're only running 5, so should be plenty of
We're
room.
making a
No, we're
circle
running
on
6.
that circle.
You're running 6. Okay, I just saw 5 on the thing. So I have an old one. I have Elmer on here, so this is not. This must have been from last week.
Yeah.
So make sure healers, you know which position you're in. Range 12. I don't think we have enough casters where we have to stack. I see what's going on with the image now. The image is basically saying warlocks and mages are on the backside so they can blink out or teleport away.
Yeah, because the range 13 will not allow them to hit the boss if it's like
Yeah.
3 people deep. You know.
But I don't think we don't think we have enough casters where we're stacking. Melee, your positions are behind. So when he does that, your positions are behind the boss on that stage. If you see the positioning, so you got to spread out range 13.
So that's Valinar. Taldaram, the one on the right, he does the flame orb. Normally during the fight, he's just going to throw it at someone and it hits them. It hurts. Part of being spread out already means that it doesn't hit everyone around you because it does splash damage. When he's empowered, you have to basically kind of semi-stack up. You can't stack at any time during this fight because there's always the shock vortex that can go down and just obliterate the group. But you want to be in kind of a puddle of people, and then when he does the empowered flame, that person who gets it needs to run through the raid and run towards the wall. So like if the raid was in front of me here and I got it, I would need to go this way so that it goes through the raid, because the more people it hits, which it hits as it flies by, it'll hit people, the less damage it will do when it hits the person at the end. That's normally one of the 2 abilities that will wipe raids, because what will happen is if you don't have the people stacked up in front of them, it will just come hit that person, explode, and it hurts the whole raid for a shit ton too. The third one is Prince Keliseth, and he's the shadow boss. There are a bunch of little shadow orbs floating around during the raid, and they slowly lose health over time, so they will die off. But basically, they aggro to the last person that hits them. Luckily, they're immune to most AoE, but they are not immune to multi-shot or chain lightning, which you shouldn't be using either of those abilities anyways. But whoever's tanking that one needs to make sure that they have at least 3 of the shadow orbs at all times, because when he's empowered, he does a shadow bolt normally where he's just shooting his main target with the shadow bolts. When he gets empowered, the shadow bolt will hit you for enough to where if you don't have 3 of them, it will just insta-kill you. It's like 80,000 damage or some shit like that. It's pretty ridiculous. That person has to be mindful of the fact that like they run around the raid the whole time trying to get those shadow orbs. You will kill yourself if you don't stop and let your stacks reset eventually. Usually 5 or 6 stacks is when you stop.
Is that the tank doing that?
Yeah, the
Is
tank.
that-
Only
okay.
the tank really has to worry about Keliseth. There's a bit of shenanigans with Keliseth and the fact that like you may want to just completely stop DPS when you're on Keliseth, because if someone pulls aggro, they're dead. And that the person who's tanking him isn't like he casts, so he doesn't like follow them around, so they can't just hit him and keep moving and hit him and keep moving kind of thing if it's a tank. Or and then if you don't use a tank, then you need to use like a warlock, which can be out threaded. And besides that, there's one more ability that goes off during the raid, and this is like the ultimate wipe mechanic, is that the kinetic bombs, they just spawn throughout the fight, and they increase the speed that they spawn throughout the fight, and they eventually go away. They only last so many seconds, and they're the silliest mechanic in the game because they're so slow that if you wipe to them, it's just fucking embarrassing. They drop down from the ceiling, and there's a little glowy orb thing on the ground that indicates like it's above it, and if you turn your camera up, you can see the little orb. It has health bar and everything, and you just have to hit it once, and then it takes 15 seconds to fall to the ground. You hit it once, it goes up in the air, and it takes 15 seconds to come down. You hit it.
It's like a volleyball, huh?
Yeah, you got to hit it once every 15 seconds. If you put a pet on it, which is the most ideal thing, so normally the first 3 or 4 we would give to the pets. So we have 2 hunters and 2 warlocks, and all you do is during the fight, you put your pet on passive, and then when the orb spawns that you're supposed to go fight, you set it to attack, and don't use any macros or anything like that makes your pet attack your primary target or whatever. And all they do is they stand there and wait for the orb to come in melee range, and then they hit it and it pops back up. And that's why it's like the silliest mechanic to wipe too, because it's that simple. Like orb.
I think what he's saying is don't use any macros when you're attacking the boss to have them switch their targets.
Yeah, don't like, some people have like Shadow Bolt with, slash pet attack macro to it or whatever. Like, don't take all of those off of your bars during this fight because like we will expect to forget the ones that we send the pet on. So nobody will be over there watching it. And then once you run out of pets, then you start sending people over. And if you're near one and it's about to hit the ground, just hit it. It's like 5, it's only like 1,500 damage or something to knock it up in the air. So it's like nothing. No, it will not kill the pet.
Consumes, guys. Consumes. We need int. Check buffs. Let's give it a shot here.
How do you want to do the tanks?
That was up to you. How do you want to do the tanks?
Or
text,
I would say you could put either Tex or I on Keliseth and the other 2 tanks, either Tex or I, whichever one's on Keliseth, and GB take Calderam.
So green, that means you're getting the shadow orbs stacked to 5, let them reset, right?
No,
That's not
the
Teleram?
Keliseth is
Oh,
the Shadow
Keliseth's that,
Monster.
so that's or who's doing that one?
Either me or Tex, doesn't matter.
Okay,
But
but the
one
other
of us
two are
can do
just
it.
tanking. The other 2 are just tank and spank then, right?
Yeah,
Like
and
right
you
in the
keep
spot.
them split like this.
Okay, so green, you'll be on the one on the right, but Naxx on it for now.
I'll get kills though.
All right,
I'll figure it out.
All right,
Roger that.
all right, quick. I'm seeing what consumes, guys. Consumes. A lot of people, they're about to run out 5-6 minutes, or they don't have them.
The orbs are immune to taunt, Tex. You have to do something that does damage, and then they'll get on you.
Or put your range, just like Sourfang, range 13 up for your positioning. Range should be able to set up around the circle with your spots. Yeah. Range,
Yeah, you
just
can
go
get
ahead and
pretty far in.
preset in your. Oh, active. Nope, they're going. Get it. 20 seconds.
Okay.
In your spots. Range, get spread out in your range 10. Or range 13, I guess. It's range 12, but so Fred, you want to even be right at the top of the circle because you don't want to be next to the healers. Should be able to hit the boss from there. Yeah. There.
Green, make sure your butt's towards the steps.
I meant to hit that. What's the nucleus?
Nucleus.
I just drag him around while I'm getting the orbs, right?
Yeah, the nucleus is the shadow orbs that you're trying to catch. GB, pull your guy a little bit away from.
Don't kill it. Just hit it once and then go for the next one. You don't want to kill him.
You don't want to kill the nucleuses?
No. You want them on you, like aggro to you. So spread out.
Melee, spread out. Yep.
Delight in the pain.
Be res when we just
reposition.
when you
Yeah,
can.
juke.
All right, so it's on. Should be yeah. Be careful on. This is the guy you don't want to pull threat on.
Yeah, he's on.
Keliseth is now active.
So Tex, you want to make sure you got 3 of the orbs.
I've got 3 right now. Yeah.
Under flames happen.
Delight in the pain.
Yeah, that's the non-empowered one. It just smacks
Okay.
him. There's 2 orbs. There's 2 kinetic bombs in the back there.
Yeah,
Looks
I got.
like you got a pet on each.
Yeah, I got aggro on the shadow guy right before he switched.
Oh well, Tex died.
Yeah. Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
Now this is the empowered flame orb. This is the one we want to soak. Soak. Yeah, that was okay. Didn't kill anybody, so not the worst. But that kinetic bomb just.
We're gonna wipe here though, but we got it what to 60-70%. That's kind of shitty, but I couldn't even hit the guy. I couldn't hit the first guy to move in a little bit.
I did too, and then I was hitting the healers. So
It's not the 13-yard range is during the empowered shock vortex.
Yeah.
So you can move in. If you look at the image, you can see like there's the arrow on the last row of people. That's like when the shock vortex goes out, you need to move out. That's like the assigned
spread out.
person.
And you've got 5 seconds or so, I think.
It's reset.
So I mean, not too bad for it being a bit of a cluster there, but
Yeah, now that they're activated, there's no RP, so they just
I think it had one. It must be on this. They must just have one tank tanking both of those guys, the prince and the other guy. I can't tell.
you can.
They have him being the prince and the other guy to the right in the middle, and then they have the other tank down at the bottom, out of the raid group basically.
Oh, this one I started again.
No, they got a fat.
Well,
talk.
I mean, they will aggro if you get close to that circle. So, just as a heads up, aggroed a lot closer than I thought they would have.
They probably did one tank it. It's
I
technically.
mean, we can probably eventually do it. I mean, we don't have to do it, but I just noticed it on the
Yeah,
thing.
we don't have to. We don't have to because it's kind of technically. I don't know if you noticed there, but like the first boss is the joke of the three of them. So
Yeah.
like you want to get as much burn in him as you can.
That's probably Harrow on the rip on this
Oh, for
fight.
sure,
Then.
yeah.
We didn't, which we didn't do either. So
Oh yeah.
I wasn't really sure. I was just it's kind of a lot going on, so I wanted to see it. So.
Yep. We did get to see all of them empowered.
Yeah, and then it just switches. I mean, that's the fight. There's nothing extra. It just keeps spawning more of those.
The kinetic bombs.
The kinetic bombs, because I'm guessing they're your soft timer.
Pretty
How's
much, yeah.
everyone running around?
There's a Valkyrie in the middle. I don't know if it comes down or not. Does that Herald come down?
If you run by it,
Can.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing that pulled when.
Yeah, someone just got killed by it. Fred got stabbed.
Did the other one reset? We're not 2 hours in, right? No, only 1 hour.
Oh, does it respawn?
Yeah.
This is tied
The
to
first
the other
ad that
wing.
got pulled on accident, that will respawn again. The like rule of thumb is to hug the wall when you run around, and if it respawns, then it doesn't matter.
Blast.
So yeah, until he's doing his kinetic blast thing, we can be somewhat close. Because especially when the fire guy's up empowered, you want to be close to have that empowered thing hit multiple people. So ranged, we can collapse in on the circle a bit until he does lightning, and then when he does his lightning, you just need to back out to your spot and be range 12.
Yeah, when he's not empowered, shock vortex is literally just like the same swirly thing that pulsates out of you during the empowered. It just dumps on the ground somewhere near somebody.
Yeah.
If I army, is that gonna mess things up at the pool?
Negative.
Cool.
So, not that it can be avoided or anything, but stupid mirror images will sometimes shoot the dark nucleus. Because they're stupid.
All right, let's finish buffs.
Can we do like Kiri, Chris, Fred, Sekio for the pets on? Or
Yeah, well, it's in this. Well, the old assignments.
it's
It's
assigned?
supposed
I'm
to be zones and assignments. So I don't know if you guys saw that or understood that for the Kiri, Sekio, Fred, and then Yoon and Foxy are also in that. But I don't. We didn't have to have another person. Basically, it was two people in each zone of control, or watching them in each zone. So zone 1 is behind where the stage is, basically, and that's supposed to be Kiri and Sekio. Zone 2 is the right hand of the room, and that's supposed to be Fred and Yoon. And zone 3, well, which we're going to change. We're going to do, because Chris is on the, oh no, Chris is on the left-hand side. And then zone 3 is the left-hand side of the room, which would be Chris and Foxy. So we just need someone in Yoon. I mean, I guess I can help on that one for zone 2. Or if anyone on the right on zone 2 can just keep an eye on that, please.
And those are the bouncing balls that we just knock up
The
in the air.
things falling from the sky.
Yeah.
So your zone, you're watching. Do you see the
I see
spreadsheet?
it,
Where zone
yeah.
3, it's like the left-hand side of the room.
I think it has me at zone 2. Do you want me to move to zone 3?
Oh, is it? Sorry, I'm probably looking at the wrong one.
Well,
Where's
no,
the one?
it's everything. It's like not lining up weird. So if it's
No, there's a different. I have an old assignment sheet. If it's different than what Ina posted, it's going to be different people.
there's only 5 people listed, so I can
Okay,
just do
so
whatever.
I put a new assignment snip in the assignments channel.
Okay, so you're
That's what I'm
2,
looking at.
Foxy. So it's
Yeah.
zone 1 is Chris and Sekio. So zone 1, Chris and Sekio, that is the stage area. Zone 2 is the right-hand side of the room, is Fred and Foxy. And zone 3 is the left-hand side, it's Kiri, and then I'll help Kiri out too on the left-hand side.
When do we go on the stage and our numbers
don't.
are going to be the blue ones?
Or you don't.
Never.
Those are the melee numbers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't
where
know
they're
how to
supposed
count
to spread.
25? They cannot, like...
Whoever did this sheet doesn't know how to. Yeah. They also
I get
can't.
it. It's like
They
those
can't
are
number
the
things
melee,
clockwise
those are
or
the healers, those are okay. The DPS. Okay, now I get it.
Pepe and Sekio, you're hungry. Fred, you're thirsty. Fred is no longer thirsty.
I was
Over
like,
here.
I was waiting for the
Kiri.
call. Zappy's gonna say, "Go on the stage."
It's the same zone you were in over here. This left-hand side, Kiri, is zone 3. From the center of the room to the left to the stage is zone 3. Can we swap? Chris and Kiri just swap spots. Chris, go to the right. Kiri, go to the left for position. It's actually switched on her setup sheet, so it makes more sense anyways. Okay, everybody's ready. All right, get ready, guys. Here we go. How much RP is there when they're up?
None.
Does it just go straight in?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's instant. Now that
I'm gonna
we've
do.
activated.
Hold on. Don't get that close to the aggro. I'm gonna do 10 seconds for DKs. If you guys want to army.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. Here on 5. Punisher Flame not empowered though. Spread out, range 13. Good job. All right, good. Move back
Gray
in
and
a bit.
Bowden, you guys did not move.
Right, it's on the fire guy now, right? Okay, where is he?
Yep.
Bit closer.
Yeah, be semi-clustered.
Now just be a bit stacked up for empowered flame. Yep. The person that gets it runs out of the raid.
Oh, he's dead. Wow, how'd he live?
And we
Yeah,
lost.
guys, stack for the fire. In for the fire.
That was a kinetic bomb.
Yeah.
And there's
Oh, is
literally
a
no
kinetic
hit.
bomb went down?
Yeah.
Sorry. The fire also went and hit like one person.
Yeah, it came towards me.
You gotta
should've
get
been in
in
the
when
group.
go to the fire guy. You gotta move it. Why is this thing just absorbing damage? I can't even. Oh, there we go. That was weird. It's a wipe, but
We've had this kinetic bomb that I've been keeping up. That's just been hanging out.
yeah,
in the back here this
they're
whole
just
time.
not being handled well enough. But people just don't quite understand the mechanics that are going on here. I think people are not paying attention. All right. When the middle guy, Prince Valinar, is empowered, that is when we worry about being ready to spread out for the lightning. If he is not empowered, we don't have to worry about it. No, I think those things just spawn randomly, Kiri. The things in the room.
If you're anywhere near the steps, you cannot be rezzed.
So the guy in the middle is the only guy you have to worry about spreading out for the lightning. The guy on the right, if he is empowered, we have to move closer to each other because of the fire thing. And whoever gets hit by the fire thing, once they get hit by it, they got to run out of the raid. I'd like to get them closer to the middle if we can, because that fire guy was so far away, the positioning was just all weird, and then trying to keep the orbs up was awkward with him that far in the corner. So I don't know if we can pull him in closer, Green, to Pala. Can you move that guy on the left in towards the middle?
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know if you guys will be able to spread, but what happens if there's two of you that don't spread 13? If it's tanks, is it that bad?
You get knocked across
You
the
get
room.
knocked back, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's.
I mean, you're just gonna have to run away from him, Green.
I'll get him yeah.
Yeah, but just bring him back in once it's over. But you don't have to worry when the middle guy's empowered.
Bowden, use yours for the soak thing, please. Ready, Foot? Let's do it.
I don't know where I'm going.
I got a Valkyr.
Foot and I are running in behind you.
I can heal myself, it's fine.
Let's kill it. They got severed essences up here. Guys, go down to the top here and kill it. It was still better attempt though. I mean, the first attempt was 67. That was 59. So just keep improving. I think we did a lot more damage to the first guy that time than we did the first attempt.
It doesn't matter which one of them you attack, right?
No, you have to attack the empowered one. The other ones have 1 health when they're not empowered, right?
But it gets redirected towards that guy, right? Like it's all 1 health.
Nope.
No.
They don't
No,
take
it's
any damage.
different.
You
Yeah.
have to attack the one with the health bar.
Yeah, it's all single target fight. It's just switching who's the target.
This time with less bad.
We actually we got them down like 12% more than the previous attempt, or almost 10% more. But we didn't even it lasted less time because of that fire, or the one thing taking everyone out. That was under 2 minutes. The previous attempt was 2:17.
But can you try again? My res failed.
Yep. It says he had one pending.
Yeah, Pepe gave me one. I took it and that didn't work.
Okay.
What an asshole.
I know.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyway?
It's a lot of assholes.
Well, I think we basically have seen all the mechanics that this fight has now. There's nothing new. We saw all 3 of them empowered, so that's the fight. Now it's just killing them before we get too many of those lights dropping down.
The lights go away after time.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah,
They
don't
do, but
stay
they
around forever, but they do stay
speed
around
up.
for a while. Yeah.
They speed up their spawn rate as the fight goes on.
Well, but they keep spawning throughout the fight, but they do go away.
Yeah,
you
they
never
don't
completely not have them.
That's all right.
Just mean that they-
I think it's a good one. This is
Check your food. There's a feast on over here,
Gray and Taki.
Yep.
right in the middle of the room. So yeah, just the quick reminder: the middle guy, Skull is empowered. You have to move away for his lightning ability. If Box is empowered, we have to get. Basically, if Box is empowered, we got to move closer to each other. So when he does his empower fire, we can stack really quick, and then that person gets out of the raid. If X is empowered, we don't really do anything different. We just don't pulse threat, right?
Yeah, and you got to be careful if you have any sort of like chain lightning, hammer of the righteousness, multi-shot. You do not want it. No one should ever damage those shadow orbs except Tex.
Yep. Yeah,
Are
no
you doing
AoE
alright
on
with
the
him now,
single.
Tex?
There definitely was some that were spawning over the melee and getting like immediately killed.
Whirlwind.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not calling you out,
Okay.
Bears, I promise.
10-second pull timer. Here we go.
Don't know all of the abilities that hit it, but I know some
5,
AoEs are exempt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here.
Blood will flow.
Spread. It's your spots. Spread out. Spread.
Delight in the
Too many
pain.
melee just stayed in for that. I cannot get knocked back.
Just trying to get lights. There's one on the stage, one to the right.
I hit your orb, Tex.
Spread.
Tremble before Talleyrand.
All right, switched. It switched to the fire one. Everyone, a little bit closer.
Yeah, get close towards Star.
Bring him in towards the middle green for now. Not have to worry about spreading now. We got to get closer. We want to keep these things. Talk. Yeah. Oh, we had to worry about that. Hey, whoever gets this needs to run. Once you hit you. All right, it's going out. All right, foot run out. Nope. That didn't seem right.
Sorry, I was really close.
I thought the person that got it has, then they run out after they get it, or you get targeted, you got to run out.
As soon as you get targeted, you need to run out.
Yeah.
I guess I was expecting more of a warning.
You see that big ass red ball?
Well, yeah, when it was on top of me.
Oh, it spawns on top of him, and then it has a couple of seconds while it's spawning, and then he throws it. And as soon as he throws it, if you're not where you should be, you're dead. We still have a lot of people staying in melee.
Yep, you guys got to spread out. On the first guy for lightning, you need to spread range 13. I don't give a shit about your damage or parse. Do the mechanics.
I hear there's this rumor that if you do the mechanics correctly, you end up killing shit faster, and then your damage and your parse go up.
So if we can't reach it, just stay where we're at.
As far as reach what?
You should.
Some of the targets I couldn't reach. I
What
had
are you
was busy.
talking about? No, I've explained this. Until he does the lightning thing, you can be close and hit stuff. As soon as he starts channeling the lightning thing, that's when you go range 13. So if you're out of range to hit stuff, that's just because you're not in the right spot. You weren't paying attention to what I've explained. When it's the middle guy, so Skull, when he is empowered and we're DPSing him, that's the lightning thing. That's the only time we have to worry about spreading out for the range 13 when he's empowered. If he's not empowered, we can move a little bit closer. You can reposition. When it's the fire guy, if he's empowered, he summons that big ass ball. If it targets you, you need to run out of the raid, and we try to get as many people to it travels through people to basically take the power off of it. Shadow, you just don't want to pull threat, so you don't really have to worry about your positioning as much. Just don't pull threat on him.
Don't really see anybody getting the shadow debuff. That may just be heroic.
That's what Jordy said, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one where you're moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said that that's only applies to heroic.
Wheeling.
I mean, that was even less time when we got it to 60%. I mean, we're getting the damage. The damage is fine. We have to do the mechanics now. Definitely think we're good on the damage for this fight. Just getting through the mechanics. We may have to adjust the fire thing just a little bit. I don't know if it's better to be. Is it better to be like loose stacked? Can he target a melee with that fire thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's just gonna straight up blast melee like right away.
I can't remember, but I don't know. We stacked a lot, like almost stack. It just sucks that if Prince Valinor drops a shock vortex in the group, it's basically a wipe.
Yeah.
But that person that's targeted, like it is 100% up to them to get out because when you're stacked, if the stack gets hit by the orb, it hits everyone around them, so it's just an instant kills everyone in the raid.
Yep. All right, here we go. Right check.
Oh, I'm sorry, food.
So skull, spread, bad, lightning, box, stack up a bit for fireball, but be ready to run if you're targeted. X, don't pull aggro.
So the ball of flame is only for ranged. It won't target a
Okay.
melee.
Okay, that's good to know. So ranged, we can be close to each other, but we don't need to be up on the boss's asshole because then it'll give you enough time to run away. But range, if box is in an empowered, collapse on star, please.
Melee will need to run around to the front if that's the direction the orb is going to go then, because they need to soak too. You can't just be in the wrong
melee
spot.
just position between the boss and star for that when we're fighting box. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Harold.
Blood will flow.
Spread, lightning. It's your spots. Right. Keep DPSing. Some people still getting knocked. Should switch soon. Alright, it's Shadow. Just don't pull through. Keep Tex alive. Switches in about 35 seconds. Every 40 seconds it seems like it's switching. So I think it's going to go to Fire Guy next, so.
Yeah, it has to.
Okay. I figured it had to go through all three at some point. Alright, got 15 more seconds. Protects up. Gonna switch soon. He's gonna switch to box, right? Star range, get to star. Range on star. Powered orb. No, range on star. It got knocked back by something. Right, run out. Whoever's on.
Run out.
Run out. It's wipe. Something knocked us all back. I don't know what it is.
There's a shock vortex
right next to it.
Kinetic bomb?
Oh, okay. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, I think we would have been fine if he went able to run out because we were able to position back in front of it, but it's definitely wiped out. Still better, getting better. We just got to figure this fire thing out.
How many kinetic bombs are out at one time? Is there a limit?
No.
Okay.
No, and they spawn faster and
only-
faster.
Okay, yeah, because I only saw the ones in the front. I didn't see anything in
Yeah, and
my
they're random
section
where they
until just
spawn.
now,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
know if,
I
like,
think we're
when
doing
we're out,
okay
it'd
on the
be
kinetic
okay.
bombs. That's where we're we seem to be doing all right on that. Where we're failing on is two things. We're failing on not spreading out for the lightning still, because I still saw people go flying across the room on the first one. Back of the stage is not you, Chris, or Kiri. That is Chris. I believe. Am I looking at the right one, Ina? It's in this the channel.
And yes, it's the very last one in the assignments channel.
You're on the. You and I, Kiri, are the left side of the room.
I think, but there was like 2 on the stage at the same time.
Yeah, but that stage, there's 2 people for each zone.
Okay.
No, do you have another person with you on the stage?
No.
Wildhead says there's only supposed to be 3 of those kinetic bombs up at a time.
Okay. I mean, it's possible, but if there's 2 on the stage, Sekio, you're the other person watching those on the stage.
It says after 18 seconds, he'll spawn 1 every 30 seconds for the rest of the fight. They last for a minute. If they haven't exploded, they'll despawn.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the kinetic bombs, am I supposed to grab them?
No,
them.
you just
Okay,
hit it.
hit
Hit it. It goes back up in the air for
It's a
15
volleyball.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a volleyball. You have to.
Okay.
You can just put your pet on it. Is what he was saying earlier. You don't
Okay,
even.
that's
You don't have
what
to
I
do
said
anything.
earlier,
You just
yeah.
have your pet on it, but don't have any macros that make your pet go attack the boss, because otherwise it won't work.
I'm just hitting it with Moonfire because I don't have a pet.
No, that's fine. It
As
just
long as it does
Warlock's and
1500 damage, right? Like that's how
Yeah.
much it
This
takes
is-
to pop it up.
I think I heard of
Yeah.
a video
it's-
somewhere that you could like dot it and it'll do the same thing.
Yes, but you don't want to kill it. So that was my fear with the dotting, to kill it.
Yeah. Because I
And
think
I can
what I
get-
read was you could put like a rank 1 agony on or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really worried about the kinetic bombs right now, though, guys. Like I said, those are going okay. It's fine. What we have to do is do the other mechanic. We need the fire is what's getting us every time, the fireball. So it's a combination of we would have been restacked, but if you get targeted, remember in range, anyone in range can be targeted. So it's like a noob but faster. Be ready to run out as soon as that fireball targets you. You got to run out.
You cannot kill a kinetic orb, by the way.
Correct.
So,
okay.
and there's a minimum amount of damage that has to be done in order for it to bounce up. So you do need to hit it with something substantial. An easy ability.
Yeah, like Mind Flay didn't work. It just said immune or absorb.
Yeah, I think what I used to do a lot was put living bombs on them because I think living bomb explosion is significant more than enough. I could be misremembering that.
I used to hit them with Ice Lance, so...
Yeah, that's an easy way to
different
do it too. But pets are by and far the best because you just hit it and forget it.
One.
I think they tend to have to
Feast
spread
down,
because
star.
of the knockback effect from Valinar. So you can't really bring them together.
Oh, the 2 bosses is what you're talking about?
I'm also running around the whole room getting dudes,
Asking if the
so I
bosses
can't
can
very
be
well
stacked, yeah.
keep kill assist stacked.
Well, I think if you just do 2 tanks, you can.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's the shadow boss that can't be stacked because there's a like my hammer of righteousness will pull the shadow orb.
So
up
just
in you.
make sure phase or not phase 2 when box is empowered, ranged get. You don't need to be on top of star. Just be loose stacked around star in case we get a lightning thing, but you have to be ready to run out. Because both times it's just been a slow reaction and it just takes out half the rate. So we just gotta be ready for that reaction time to run out. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Harold.
Blood will flow.
Spread.
Killing me.
I tried.
It's gonna switch soon.
Sekio, you're attacking your Dark Nucleus.
Switching.
Why?
Box.
Is it
4, 3, 2, 1.
Round box. Get towards range towards star. Range towards star. Don't just stand there. Range get around, close to star, not like right on top. Right here comes the sphere. Get ready. Juke out. The wall. Hopefully enough people got hit. Good. That was our so far.
So they did like nothing, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna switch.
The vortex right there, by the way.
He's gonna go to shadow soon.
Yep, we got
Big
north.
ball, big ball.
Get towards star. Get towards star. It's on
Run,
Juke
Juke,
again.
run,
Oh.
Juke.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
They did it. It's fine.
We managed it though.
Did enough melee to help. Okay, it's on the shadow guy now.
Magnetic bomb just hit.
Oh, is that what?
Next down.
Let's try. See what we can do to not. Whatever.
There's no shadow tank, only one orb.
3, 2, 1.
It's gonna switch in 13 seconds. Just keep going.
God damn.
He's about to switch. He's on balance.
Spread out, spread out.
Valinor will have his
2,
vengeance.
1.
Worm food.
I mean, it's gonna be white, but we're got through all three of them. That's the first time we've done the fire mechanic really well. That worked out much better. Even with the knockback, we had enough melee and stuff for it to go through, and it happened to target Juke twice in a row, which is unlucky for Juke, but
That's actually the third time because I was actually
Yeah.
the one that got targeted before.
we're almost. I mean, 37% with like a ton of people dead. We're almost there. We just I don't know where that kinetic bomb went off. It might have been in my area
4.
because I kept
It
getting
was
knocked back.
left-hand side, right at the bottom of the steps, basically.
Yeah, that's kind of my.
I saw it up on the stage, and then
But yeah, double check you're not hitting the dark orbs, because yeah, that's what happened on that last one. Let's start. Should not only be single target the boss or your pets on the orbs. But 36% still. I mean, it's improving. And we got through all the mechanics. Now we still have to get better about spreading. There was a couple. There's one at the beginning that was still a little ugly.
That vortex, before it starts ticking, like, does it do something on the ground, like a swirl or anything?
Yeah, there's a little white
Okay.
swirly. Am I misremembering? Does the vortex chain off of people that might be near you?
What? It,
I know the nucleuses do. I don't know what the vortex is.
No, because
no.
I've been hit by vortexes even though I
The
wasn't near
nucleuses do
one.
not chain. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the nucleuses. I'm talking about the vortex.
it will.
Because I'm getting hit and tossed, and I'm nowhere near anybody with my rangefinder, and I'm not near the vortex, so I'm confused. I'll have to look into it some more.
What can happen is that they don't actually all pop at exactly the same time. If you've ever been hit in more than one direction, you'll know that. So someone could be getting knocked back, and as they're in the air, it pulses on you.
No. I'm not getting tossed around a bunch. I'm just getting tossed around when I don't think I should be.
Yeah, so yours might have gone off. Theirs hadn't gone off, but they got knocked back, and then theirs goes off. Now that they're in your range, it knocks you back.
Okay.
Because you can get, like, I got knocked back by 3 different people and just, like, stayed in the air, shot all the way across the room.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. So that's what I meant by chain. So it does.
The more people, yeah.
So stay the fuck away from the healers. We're in the middle of the fucking circle.
Well, during the fire one, we kind of got to get close.
I'm not.
But yeah.
I'm not talking
but
about the fire one. I understand
yeah,
that one.
on the
But
on the
other
shadow
ones-
guy or well, the other two. Yeah, on the shadow guy or skull or X, we don't need to be that close to each other.
You know, the healers are very set in that circle, with the exception of Foot, who's running around chasing Tex. Just saying. We're not fighting. I'm yelling at you guys.
And I'm doing what my kids did when we get yelled at, but I just wanted to give you a hug. Uh-huh. Wanted to tell you I loved you. I'm sure you do, because you're about ready grounded for a month.
Yeah, I will ground you.
Please send me to my room.
No, she'll send you to the Fungin with Naz.
That's fine.
Naz is cranky. She's working on Lich King.
Right.
don't blame her.
Just waiting on mana.
Yes, thing 1 and thing 2 can go hang out. We have cats.
Yeah, we'll do one here after this break after this pull. Its consumes will be running out, so.
I don't know about you guys, but
Right.
I'm having
You ready,
fun.
Gray? Said 15 seconds. I don't know what for.
I'm not sure he knows what 15 seconds is. I don't think he counts that high.
He does. He just has to take off one shoe.
I thought he was from one of those states where
Yeah, shut the hell up.
All right,
you
he's
can
back.
count to 15
All right,
with
here we
both
go.
hands.
I don't know, 15 might be a college education where he's from.
That's true. He is in Georgia.
4, 3, 2,
All right, here we go.
1.
Blood will flow.
Here,
What the fuck did you do there?
Whoa, whoa,
You got
whoa,
threat on
Chibi's
something.
boss is running around.
Yeah,
GB is not up yet.
He might have DC'd or something.
Why are people hitting that boss? You're hitting the wrong boss.
Spread. Everyone should be on skull. All right. On skull.
Reminder, may I please run up the stairs during that? Otherwise, you are running into the healers that are trying to heal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread. Why are there people all the way back? What's going on there? All right, on box. Get loose spreader on star.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
All right, orb.
Melee to come out, intercept.
Wait a
this.
minute. Run out. Run out. Gotta go all the way to the wall.
That was
I mean, we didn't die, but
kinetic bomb.
I'm getting
was
out.
another
I can't get.
kinetic
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all in the same.
Well, I could. One was on my side, but I couldn't hit it because I kept getting knocked back.
Yeah.
It's
I was trying to
empowered.
help you out, but I was too far.
Run, Juke.
I just kept getting knocked around.
I know. We did too.
4, 3.
All right, let's go to your normal spot. As much as you can. To be res anyone, just get people up. Yeah. Just see how far we can get. Got Tex on the guy. Why are so many people dying? Just random
got
shit.
4, 3.
Why are melee just dying? What are you melee doing wrong?
There's a boss that was loot.
Yeah.
Where was just
The shadow boss is
killing
just.
No, he's on
one shot.
Tex. He is not loose. He is on Tex. The shadow
No,
boss
the
is not
square.
loose.
Square bear.
That is the fire boss.
Yeah, Green Bear is dead.
Switched. Back on Valinor.
Back on skull.
3,
Oh, someone just DI'd me.
1.
Okay, well, please don't do that early. Trying to see how far we can get, guys. Come on. Just everyone, please fucking listen. I just don't understand. It's like talking to a brick wall, and no one's paying attention to the mechanics. This is the mechanics fight. You have to listen and do the mechanics.
So yeah, Melee, I understand that you just want to spread out as fast as you can, but the reason why they have you guys running up the stairs is so that you don't run into the healers that are trying to heal you. And the healers don't have to move as much. So make sure that when you're doing the thing where you have to spread out with Skull, run up the stairs. Don't run down into the healers.
No, melee should not be down at all. For the spread, your positioning is on the spreadsheet and it's on the stage. You should not go down into the circle at all.
It's not that easy, Zap.
It is that
not
easy
that
because
easy, Zap. It is not that easy when you're trying to melee and trying to get back to that position, hit your sprint, hit your kite, and that kind of stuff.
do not
done it as a
care.
healer,
It
Grant.
is
I know,
the
I know.
mechanics, and you
I know.
can't go down the stairs.
I understand.
I'm just gonna point out for all of you that back in original, the first time through, Juke and I did this together then, and he and I were the ones that were up on the stage maintaining the kinetic bombs and healing. So you guys have it a bit easier. You don't have to heal and maintain the kinetic bombs. All you gotta do is run up the stairs or run back.
I don't think the shadow boss positioning matters to anything. Strange. Or do you mean when he's empowered?
He killed 4 people, and we were all
No,
behind
he
him.
did not. The shadow boss did not kill anybody. It was the fire one. He got loose.
Is Taldaram?
That is not the fire boss or the shadow boss.
Yeah,
Taldaram is
that
fire.
was the fire guy.
No,
He
Strange is asking.
Well, I mean, so part
about
of that
running
was
down.
a scuff from the start because I don't know what happened with Green. So the threat on him was kind of awkward. I don't know how he got loose. That was not the shadow guy. We were fine on the shadow. Okay, so what are we figuring out with Strange?
The shadow guy got loose because Green died.
No, the fire one was loose because
I
Green
meant
died.
the fire guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
The dude that Green is taking was the one that was loose because Green Bear died. Then
Yeah.
he got rezzed, and he pulled him back. That's why the fire guy was loose.
Okay. What I was asking was, you said that melee should never leave the stage, but whenever the shadow boss is empowered, he's frequently in the middle of the room. So do you want to staying on the stairs or coming down the beam?
No, you can leave the stage DPS X when he's empowered. Just don't pull
Okay,
threat.
that's all I was asking.
But what I was saying is that you should never go down the stairs when Skull is empowered and you're spreading for the lightning. That's when you don't want to go down the stairs.
Zap, so I identified the problem with the melee. The problem is, so we're tanking the boss on the stairs. He needs to be tanked on the top of the or at the very edge of the platform. When melee tries to go back to their spots, they're in too narrow a pie because the boss is too far forward. If we move them back, then everybody can spread out. The melee can spread out quicker in the back.
Yeah,
So tank at the very top of the stairs is what he's saying.
I use my rocket boost for the first
on the
one.
platform. Yeah.
Yeah, the top of the stairs. It's the platform.
I guess I don't understand how that's an issue, but okay.
If you extend it out, imagine trying to spread out from here to our spots back
It's the
there.
same amount of distance you're spreading from the boss when you're hitting him. There's nothing in your way.
If they're up there, though, they give me and Berthel more room.
It's how far we have to run to get away from each other.
Yeah, my position is all the way in the corner to the left of the front of the stage. I can't get there without my rocket boost.
We should be fine now. If they tank it on the top, like at the beginning of the platform, we'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, he shouldn't be on the step, but like right in front of where he's at now, just a little bit.
One.
And then yeah, Verthel and Bowden, you guys go down the steps just a little bit to be at that range 13.
1.
Todor is back.
I think you might want to bio.
Gotcha. Gonna drop a Jeeves for anybody that needs it.
I'm back now. If someone is asking, I had to run to the restroom.
Yeah. So do you want melee dipping out early because we are having trouble?
We don't really know because it's a cooldown, so it's hard to dip out early and then you lose a ton of damage. Because
Gotcha.
there's if you watch there's timers and I think their DBM or the weak aura has timers on the cooldowns, but that's all they are cooldowns.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had seen bars counting down, but I wasn't able to really pay attention to them. So I was wondering if they were
Yeah.
like
They're
this
just the cooldown because there's been a couple times where he's done 2 lightnings before they switch, and then there's other ones where he's just done 1.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, okay. Just react better, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the lightning's not been that bad. I mean, that last attempt was because we didn't have green at the start to pick up box, and he took some people out. But we can always, keep improving. And break's almost over. Let's see. Double check consumes. A lot of people's consumes are going to be running out. There's no feast on.
4, 3.
I had put one, I guess it's gone.
Pulling down. There's a feast down. There's a lot of people missing food.
Turn on the boss frames weak ore, so that way it's easier for me to click on them.
All right, who's not here? Fred and Tex. And Ina. So I think it's just Tex.
I am here too.
Okay. All right, guys, move up a little bit. Get ready. It should be ready. Here we go. 10-second pull timer going up.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
There we go.
1.
Here on.
Up the stairs, please.
Right at the top of the.
You want him at the
just
top?
the top. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because then the healers can still hit you.
All right, spread.
All right.
Much less damage went out on it. So. Bombs are starting to spawn. It's gonna switch soon. About 10 more seconds. Spread before. Maybe one more before he switches. All right, switched to box. Loose spread around star.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, here comes the conjured flame. Be ready to run. Favorite targets.
3,
Wayman, run out.
1.
Okay, good job. Spread. Switches in 20 seconds. Probably get one more fire.
1.
One more fire here. Ready to run.
1.
Sekio. Sekio. No, you. I don't know if that hit enough people. Okay. We're okay.
Careful, there's a vortex.
Can I get out of that fast enough?
1. 2. 1.
Keep going. All right, it's on. He's on. It's on the shadow one. These things, bombs from hitting.
4. 3. 2.
Yeah.
4.
Just keep DPSing. He switches in 25 seconds.
1.
Do your best to get in your normal position, spreading out.
4.
I know. I mean, melee you can't do much right now, so. The thing up on the stage, make sure we're. Yeah. This is pure. He switches in 5.
4.
We're gonna go back to.
2.
Can we go back to the start?
1.
Valinir. Yep.
3,
All right. Just be ready to
1.
spread out. Can we get him in? Why is he? Are you getting knocked back?
He summoned one of those things, yeah.
Alright, get ready to. We'll just reposition. Spread. He's not in a great position. Spread as best you can. Alright, we'll try to get him towards the middle if you can.
3. 2. 1. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Spread. He's gonna switch in 8 seconds. Right? He's gonna switch to the next. Probably the fire one.
4.
Nope, it's the shadow guy. He's out in the front.
1.
Try to get in your normal spot.
Sorry. Everybody on Kelliseth, the guy with health.
Got 30 seconds on this guy.
3.
We're gonna be ending on the fire one.
4. 3.
Stage, make sure we get. There's 2 up on the stage, people. Watch your orbs. Your fusion things, whatever the heck they're called. Switches in 15 seconds. This guy as low as we can. We don't have to worry about that fire running stuff.
4. 3.
He's gonna switch in 6 seconds. He's gonna go to box now.
4.
Alright, be right. Conjure Flame's coming off the cooldown. Alright. Star, get to Star. Just be ready. Targeted to run. Alright, Conjured Flame. Get ready to run out.
2.
Straight past the group. Juke. Alright, we got this 1%. Nice job, guys.
Hey, cool.
That was the most effective break ever.
No kidding.
Nice spell power caster ring.
Hey, that's a weapon for you, messenger.
Yeah, it was a really good. Yeah, nobody died. It was a really good attempt. It's a quick fight, really.
Well, somebody died, but I'm not going to say who.
Did they though? Did they?
I mean, that's what my death thing says. Firth is over here calling me toxic.
Ooh, I didn't bid on a shard.
I
No,
did.
you can't.
Are
It's
you
in there.
You can't bid on it.
I did. It doesn't mean you're going to accept my bid.
I'm not. I'm going to ignore your bids.
That's
All right,
very
I'm going
mean
to
of
shut
you.
down loot.
We have to like back up a little bit, right? Because she's gonna spawn in here.
What? No. Come.
She's upstairs, isn't she?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to deal with
Nobody
more
wanted
trash.
that ring, huh?
I was just about to
No.
take it. You took it down.
Oh,
Oh.
you want? I can put it back up.
Yeah.
I already got my really, really good one.
Oh yeah, you got the one off the other boss, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Upgrade,
got
I'll
the
take it.
loop.
All right, I'm
It's
stopping
like
it
third
again.
best. And then the faction ranks, I really don't need to
Is
do
it
anything.
so? Is there a
ring
gauntlet up this way?
No, there's 2 trash pools.
Oh, okay.
And I tricked you guys because for some reason Horde always goes this way and Alliance always goes the other way, and I played Horde, so this feels natural.
Off spec for those gloves.
Yep.
I didn't know you could go the other way.
Yep, it's the same both ways.
Yeah, how does go both ways?
Again, I didn't know you could go the other
I'm
way.
gonna shackle the tactician. Just he doesn't.
Me and Pal openly admit that we feel wrong playing Alliance.
Come
Oh,
on,
it's
please
dirty.
don't, guys. Really?
That might have been Hammer of the Righteousness.
No, it was a shot. Oh, projectile flying past and hitting.
Then this would right.
I keep trying to convince Ian to let us go home.
I mean,
Okay,
go
for
hard.
fast
I'm not going hard.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be a dead shot.
I know.
You know what they say about going forward?
Worst on.
God,
My
that
daughter
waste
is
of time
still
and
not
don't bother
forgiven.
to do it.
What's wrong with Wu?
Don't like it.
Nothing. I
Feel
just am not a hard person.
We'd have to show the transfer.
So you mean
Foxy, come get your shit.
So there's someone
You
we
don't-
have to focus here, right, for this orb.
Yes, it's this
Archmage.
The guy that was,
Yeah.
yeah, the one that was channeling in.
So you're not the
I want to
person
see
that-
Astral. You need to hit the orb this time. I want to see how many chain lightning bolts go out.
Chain lightning has a cooldown on it.
Oh, it has a cooldown, but you can lightning bolt.
Instant.
Yes, you can lightning bolt, yeah.
Just mash it.
Right, incoming.
So you're not a green skin with a whole
It's the
bunch
arc.
of
Wait,
dogs.
someone
it's
changed
not that one.
Noble. It's the.
Oh,
Who is it? Blood Knight.
I marked it skull though correctly. It's the one
Yeah,
that's
blood.
channeling.
I don't know if I can make it.
Or not.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be the Archmage. That was the one channeling at the thing. Oh, my spider. This is stupid. What's her deal? Something with bites and crap, isn't it?
It is. We need to see some epics from the trash.
Oh, there's two. How many? Is it 2 phases? Ground phase, air phase?
Yeah. Doing interrupts.
You want to put me on follow either?
Focus
yeah.
tactician.
Thank you.
What
I
are
was
you
going
look
back
funny
to the
with your
spreadsheet. How'd you know?
You weren't moving.
Kidding me with the fireballs, bitch.
Okay, I'll put the spreadsheet for cleanup. Thanks, Dex.
Like how the notes just says 9.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I have no idea on this one. I just see the range check your positioning. I think it's the red spots, and then healers are in the middle. So again, we're spread out around this dark gray circle.
So in the ground phase, there's basically 2 mechanics to take care of. One of them is persistent, like persistently the most important thing to do. The other one is a run out mechanic. She puts a like poison or like fire, soul fire, blood fire, something like that on you. If you get that, you need to take it to the edge and run it around the edge. That's why the sides are all purple like that. So like if your spot is here, for example, and you get it, you run over here as fast as you can, and then you just start running along the wall. Melee gets a little crowded over there, but it's super important that as soon as you get the debuff, you have to get out because you will cuck everybody if you do not.
Yeah, the flared spots are where you get out with the debuff.
Well, it's just straight to the wall and then up
Yeah.
the wall every time. The tank mechanic is essentially there's no swap, but she hits the primary tank and then shares that damage with the next highest threat person.
Okay.
So melee, you guys need to watch yourself on the pool. Shouldn't be a problem after a little bit because of the bite mechanic, which is the other mechanic on ground phase that you have to deal with. When she's on the ground, she will bite the first person, the first highest threat that's not the tank on the pool. Or well, like 10 seconds in the pool. And not the person that's linked to the tank. So if you want to do big dick DPS, don't do high threat at the beginning. Don't be number 2 because you're going to have the thing linked to you and you're just going to die. And you can't get the bite. So make sure that number 1 is me, number 2 is Tex, and everyone else is underneath of them. So they'll bite someone. And then you have a debuff on you that counts down. Once the debuff runs out, you get a new action bar and it only has one ability on it, that's bite. The first person must hold the bite, otherwise you're going to get fucked later. So if you hold the bite to the last couple of seconds, you find a person, you must be in melee range of that person, you bite them, and then now that person has the buff. The buff makes you do insane amounts of damage. It's the most important thing in this fight because she has a stupid amount of health, and the only way to beat her is to get the bite properly. From there, it happens on a cooldown. I don't remember the cooldown. It's like 40 seconds or something, and you have to bite another set of people. And then then those people have to bite another set of people. So it spreads throughout the raid that way. The reason you hold the bite is because the other mechanic that she does is she goes into the air phase. When she's in the air phase, she'll run in the middle of the room, go up in the air, and start spinning around, throwing these AoE bolts at people, and she fears when she does it. You have to be in your stack points at that point of the fight because the bolts that hit you do a shit ton of AoE damage, and you'll get feared, so you'll be running around all over the place. You need to be in your spot when she goes in the air phase, so that when you're feared, you hit as few people as you're possible, and then you run back to your spot so that you don't hit any more people after the fear's over. You can still DPS her and whatnot. Not the big of a deal, but what happens if you don't hold the bite, the first bite, then the second set of bites will go off during the fear. If you do not get your bite off, you get MC'd and it's basically KT. Like you lost our most important buff and we have to kill you and you have a stupid amount of health. AKA a wipe.
So does everyone eventually get the bite, or is it?
Depends on how long the fight is.
Okay.
Not usually everyone, but a majority of the raid.
There is a bunch of like, okay, you should bite your highest DPS targets, blah, blah, blah. That's garbage. Just find someone and bite. It's normal mode. In heroic mode, she has so much more health that yes, you have to make a priority, but for now, just bite someone that you can bite when the thing comes up. Unless you're the first one, wait for it and then bite.
How do you bite?
Your action bar goes away and you only get one button on your action bar. I believe it's bound to the first button on your first action bar.
And you click on someone or you bite just
Yes, you
its
target
AoE?
them and press that button.
Okay.
Okay, can we move when we're in that?
Yes.
So we can just move to someone and bite them. But when
Yes.
you're the first one, how long do you wait before you
So
bite?
like 2
You said-
seconds left on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have
Has a timer. So
yeah. You'll get a debuff when you're bit, and then when that debuff goes down to 0, that's when you get MC'd. So
now after that one, do the rest of them wait, or you just?
no, after that, when the thing comes up, you find someone, you bite them.
Yep. Okay.
And how do you know no one bit you already?
DBM will let you know. You'll glow purple and you'll get really big, and you'll see
No,
yourself
that's
climb.
you because you need to bite. But can you bite anyone twice?
No, you can only bite someone that has not been bitten. They'll be big, purpley, glowy, red.
Oh,
You'll
so they're
know.
marked. As soon as you bite someone, they're
You're,
marked.
you're gonna be able to tell when you see them.
Yeah, the best thing to do is use your raid frames, or if you
Consumes,
have,
guys. Consumables. While we're
if you
waiting,
show
half the raid's missing them.
if you show buffs or debuffs or whatever, use your raid frame to see if they have the debuff.
Okay.
But you will definitely. It's almost like the Shadow Priest thing, except there's like red in there as well. It's not just purple, and they're big. So
Yeah,
if you
but
walk up to someone to bite them and they have that, that's pick someone else.
So did you say
But
during
on the
air
red
phase?
frame, I don't know how far someone is. So
We're going to be in a circle around.
yeah, but like you need to bite someone who's close to you, right?
Well, we're not going to be that far away. So yeah, see this. You should have enough time.
Oh yeah,
it's not
like
gonna,
10 seconds or whatever when you're.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to be around this circle. Now, you said air phase. We go to the outside of the room. We don't want to be in the circle.
Well, yeah.
Or does it matter?
Well, that's your stack points. You go to your stack points. The map that she has there has like all
Hold
of
on,
the
I got to
people.
bring it up. I had to click somewhere else. So
Those purple areas, those are the stack points?
No,
No,
that's
they're where you bring the.
that's where you drop the.
Your normal spot.
Oh, is that where it says left and right?
So you
So
have
there's
melee
numbers.
You have melee numbers for the air phase. That's where they're going to spread out to, and then for ranged and healers, you're just going to be right where you normally are.
Oh, okay. In air phase, we don't move.
You don't need to move. You're going to get feared. You're going to be forced away from your spot, but
yeah,
you don't have to do anything special.
What
It's
is
just
the
melee got to get up.
packed spot? Something that says packed on there.
There's one more ability. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it links 3 people, and you're like a triangle. You're like linked to each other with a red line. You run into each other, and as soon as it's called the high five, like the slang term for it is the high five ability. You run into each other and collapse it, and once it's basically everyone stacked on top of each other, it goes away. If you don't, it pulses damage on you, and I think it increases.
Yogg.
Linked on Yogg, yeah.
3 people. Okay.
I think the pact that it's saying there, I think that's the bite. In heroic, when you're trying to maximize your DPS, what you do is like you have number 1 DPS go to the pack spot right when it's about to go off, and then like you bite that person at that spot, like that's the meetup spot. We're not doing that.
So the most important thing, whoever gets bitten first, you got to wait until there's 2 seconds left, then bite the next person. Try to get DPS first. Let's give it a shot. Make sure you know where you're going for your spots. We hero win on this one.
Usually you wait for a couple of bites to go out.
Okay.
So
okay.
You wanted
so
to like
before
come
the
down,
first air phase or after air phase?
No, you wanted to come down from an air phase, and then bites go out, and then you hero.
Then hero. Okay, so all right, cool. Who's not ready? Ina.
Gordon Gray need food.
All right.
Sorry, I'm dealing with temperamental dog.
I didn't have any on me. I'm sorry. I looked. I even pulled a little guy to look at my bank. I didn't have it.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. Pact is not that ability.
The high five ability, the beams.
You
Yeah,
guys
you just
need
go
me
back to your
drop
spots.
A table. A feast.
Please.
Yeah, the pact is
Okay,
for
back
the
here.
hard mode type thing.
On the feast up here. Come.
He's at the top of the steps. Let's go, guys. Come on. Know your
Do the things have
positionings.
to do any like swapping or anything for this?
Nope.
I don't need them, but thank you, Chris.
All right, here we go.
Just gonna be solo tank.
3,
Nope.
2,
No, I think they have to split damage or something.
Okay.
They're both up. Yeah, they're both up there, but
You have made an unwise decision.
remember, Palantex wanted. Obviously,
I legit clicked away from you.
Pick him up, please.
So there's a constant pulsing. People are not in their spots, by the way. Someone should be in front of me. That's who's 10.
Everyone come
Gotta
together.
get it. If you're linked, move in. If you're red, gotta get in. Get rid of. Right, there you go.
Astral's bit.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Wait till there's 2 seconds left, and then bite some.
He looks off.
It's ranged 8 in the way. This my DBM just updated it.
Byron, Jake, make sure you're watching range, please.
4, 3,
Hey. Someone
Guys,
else
gotta get
over.
Guys, gotta on the red. You gotta stack in. Hit the beam. It's mechanic. Stop. tunnel vision,
Pick up bone and
doing DPS, and do the mechanics.
I got him.
Wait till it's almost gone.
Red, claps in, guys. Claps in.
Cannot see the. I have my bar up.
You guys have to be faster on that red. Or just not paying attention. They're too busy trying to DPS the ball and not doing the mechanic. It's like Yogg's beam. You have to stop what the fuck you're doing and get to the next one. Doesn't matter, it heals DPS. Just move as soon as you get linked.
You're gonna have to kill me because
Fear and 9.
it locked
Does
up.
it? Well, it's fine. We'll just do whatever. Don't worry about it. It's the first attempt. I don't need everybody talking right now. Please.
Your
Good,
face.
take
Red.
off.
Your face.
Spread out. Get to your spots. After the fear, get back to your positioning.
Beware.
Range 8.
Don't stack. Text. Don't stack. Don't stack.
You want to be spread out for this one. It's gonna be a wipe. Yeah, people are not in their spots at all. Range, you go back to your normal spot. After the fear, you just go right back to the normal spot.
So
It's gonna,
if you look at the fire the way it's laid out there, that's not the way it's supposed to be, right?
well, it targeted someone in there. That was kind of a bad path to get out, but it also targeted them right in the middle. So after they had the link, but people were not. So 2 things to fix. If you get linked by the red beam, collapse in on each other. Don't just stand there and expect the other person to run to you. That is not their job. All 3 of your people's job is to run to each other and shorten the time.
I thought you just told me not to do that, pal.
No.
No, I'm talking about the linked beam, not
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about.
not the range. The linked beam, if you get linked, all 3 people need to run together. I don't think the tanks can get linked.
I just got linked to Pala.
Boss.
You got linked to Pala?
Yeah.
No. Text. It's a different link. We are
Oh, okay.
linked because of the tank mechanic.
Not the red link. The red link.
The one he's talking about. There's 3 people, and it's a big ass red beam. We have like the little health share beam.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, sorry. The other beam is for the DPS and the healers. It can be targeted. It's 3 people get targeted, and they have to collapse on each other. That was just people were just being way too slow and not making it a priority.
So I tried to jump over the fire thinking that I could make it. Don't do that.
It's very aggressive.
The fire is definitely not your friend. It's not fucking around.
Yeah,
And-
melee.
and-
Someone stayed in melee on one of the beams.
But
and
you
just
don't need to
didn't move.
rocket boot, like just run to the wall and then keep running against the wall clockwise, and yeah, that's all. Because when you rocket boot, then behind you there's fire, in front of you there's fire, and what's free, like it's just dots.
The other thing, positioning at the start was really bad. So range, get in your position. The only time you're gonna go out of position is when you get feared, and then you have to
Right,
reposition.
Valkyrie.
What?
If you hug the wall and run around the side, you do not pull the Valkyrie.
Yeah,
You're
I
not-
forgot that they respawn. That's on me.
Well, the entire raid just ran through the center of that area. Don't run through the center. Run along the outside wall. That's what he said.
We're heading back. Head back to help kill this stupid thing. No, the bite thing we'll figure it out. That's the weird mechanic. I'm not worried about that. We'll get that. The mechanics I get pissed off at are the stupid easy mechanics that people just ignore because they think they don't have to do the mechanic.
I have 2 questions. The first is why are melee stacked left and right?
So I couldn't hear. What is the very end? I heard why aren't melees something?
So melee on your map have a stack on the left and a stack on the right. Is that accurate? Is there a reason for that?
That's during combat phase. It's basically left foot, right footing the boss. The fire mechanic you do not want like one big old stack because then someone's going to drag fire all over one side of the melee when they try to run out.
All right, cool. That makes sense. And then the second thing, I think I read the map wrong initially, but you want the melee on the numbers in the map on the top of the map, those brown numbers.
Yeah, the brown spots are the main
Yeah. Got it.
melee spots. Yep. Yeah, that's just for that because she does that AoE thing when she's in the air that we have to be spread out for. That's range 8 for that thing.
And then I'm on spot 3, I think, in the diagram, but I had to move into the inner circle to reach the ball.
That's okay. Just when just make sure you get there when she's in your face. So people in 2, 3, 2, and 1 are probably gonna have to move in just a little bit to DPS. Just don't be on top of each other because of the fire. You just don't want to have the fire drop down on a bunch of you. But it's important to get to that spot after the fear. That's where you really want to be in those spots after the fear. But it's also good to just, if you're going to be there, you might as well just go stand there if you can DPS the boss.
We'll just have to drop our teleports, Fred. That way we know where to go.
I think the top of the image is cut off. I think, yeah, 3 and 4 must be on the back of the stage or something. I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah, at the back of the stage, each one at the end of the arc of those stairs. So there's one.
Yeah,
at
that
the
must be
right,
where.
one
So
at
that would be 3 and 4 is strange and truth.
Panda uses a 1945 Instamatic to take those pictures. Always cutting shit off.
It please. Who's in which group? You're on right. I'll put one on you. And then who's on the left leg? Strange, I'm going to put left marker on you. So left leg is triangle, right leg is circle for the 2 melee stacks. All right, everybody's ready. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we pretty much saw everything, right? We're not getting anything new.
Yeah, let Tex and I get the right.
It says just a continuous damage tick too. It's like
I believe the bite heals you for percent damage done too, so like it's pretty sweet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
much better on the link so far.
Healers, don't forget to heal yourself.
Got about a minute until air phase.
Four,
Fear in 30. That fire,
Over the
someone's
wall,
just
Dire.
standing in fire. You gotta run the fire out. Yeah, you gotta run that fire out outside and then kite it around.
There's a purple arrow over your head, please.
Linked people, move in, move in. She's gonna take off soon. There's a fear in 2 seconds. Alright. Just remember after the fear. Get to your spots, range 8, range 8.
Beware.
Get footman. I used my big heal on that one. I don't know if I was assigned or not, but people were low.
4,
That was me, and I died.
2, 1.
Stack, yeah, gotta
Are
get
you guys
quicker.
in the fire or what?
No, there's not stacking in fast. It wasn't the fire, that was the link beams. People are just not paying attention, being slow. As soon as you're linked, you gotta move in towards the middle. That will link off. Go ahead and hero 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next stuff, you're 25 seconds.
Women can use innervate if possible.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Someone got mind control.
Very good, MC.
Yeah, didn't get the no.
Yeah, I tried to bite two of the word.
Alright, here's
already.
Beware.
the kill.
Interrupt him as much as you can, please.
Four, 3.
Move in, guys. You can't just stop moving.
I literally
Someone
blinked
just-
and died.
Someone just stopped. You've gotta meet up with everyone. You're just bit, Bowden stand. Have to bite someone and with
Hold on a sec, yeah.
when there's like 10 seconds left.
Everybody around me is already bit.
You gotta run into. Does not around you. It is on you to find someone. Melee. There's
This
plenty of
seems
melee that can be bitten. This is a. You gotta do your job. Good. Berserk and we're just behind the. Gonna kill everyone here in a second, right? Yeah. I mean, not too bad. We gotta clean stuff.
4, 3, 2.
I'm not sure if we have the DPS to do it though. 20%.
Oh,
Yeah, we do.
far
definitely
away.
have the DPS.
We got to get the bites out. Better,
We
though.
should wait for Hero for at least one more set of bites.
One more set, okay?
Yeah, and
Well,
we cannot have MCs. Like, MC is just the way.
yeah, we lost 2. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's on you guys. If you're getting MC, and you're saying there's no one around you, that's not their fault. That is your fault for not finding someone to bite.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run to melee next time.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to, but if you're just DPSing them, you got a minute. So if you see people glowing purple around you, then definitely get to melee. But if there's if Gord's next to you or I'm next to you and we're not bitten, just bite us. So it's not 100% to say to go to melee.
You see if
But-
you can get to bite somebody?
You have a minute before the debuff goes down. You're
Plus the
DPSing. Okay, this was explained. You don't get the bite until you have 10 seconds left. You get the debuff for a minute. You keep DPSing him, but when it gets to 10 seconds, you have to go bite someone. That's when the ability pops up to do the bite. So it's going to be a 1 minute debuff, and then when it gets down
Please
to 10
don't run through
seconds,
the middle, Strange. Please don't run through the middle,
I think
Pepe.
the thing's dead anyways. We killed it.
Oh, okay. That's best
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And I'll tell you, there's plenty of melee that can. If you don't see a caster next to you, you can bite. Just run up to a melee or a heal. It doesn't really matter at that point. Just get up. I bit Bowden. I scared him because he tried to run away. He thought he got a fire debuff, I think.
Yeah, that
But he was right there. So I just, it doesn't matter. I mean, it would have been better to go on a DPS.
my bar didn't change in the 10 seconds or nothing
It
popped up.
does. It doesn't change. So it lasts for a minute. You didn't even have it that long.
Oh, I did. I died.
Oh, okay. Something I had yelled at me when I got down to the
Maybe
point
it
I could bite.
died before I got it. The swap, I don't know.
Yeah, it's. I don't know what mine said. It said something like. And then I started getting spammed with stuff.
Oh, Shroud of Sharo hit me for almost 14k.
Yeah, Thames will yell at you. It'll say like, it has an announcement. I don't remember what it said though.
I love. Did you see that the Fogies actually yells high five whenever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
But we have to. That's the other thing. The moving in from the links at the start was really good. Late, it was just like everyone just didn't really care, and it got really slow. It has to be, as soon as you get linked, you got to move. You cannot just be like, oh, I'm gonna keep DPSing for 2 more seconds and then I'll move, or people will move to me. No, it's all 3 people's job to move to each other.
One thing about those purple flames, like when you get the arrow, start directly to the wall because the flames are not gonna start at that moment. So you have some time to get to the wall. And
Yeah,
then
we
the
shouldn't
flames
have
are gonna
any
start.
flames in the raid
Yeah.
at all.
Then the flames start, and then you keep running around, and the flames are gonna be all around. But
This
if you wait a bit, they're gonna start in the middle.
this fight is probably got the most personal accountability that we've had so far in a fight. So you really got to pay attention and do your job, because if you don't do it, we can't do it for you, and you're gonna wipe the raid. Can mark that wild, please. So, when you say more bite, because I'm not really seeing who has bites on them, like on the raid frames. Is there a certain amount of people you want to have bites on them?
So I don't know. Does that have a bite tracker? I don't use
I
Thames,
do.
so
Yeah,
I have
Thames and it tells
I have
who's
a
like
weak
who and
aura.
everything.
Foji.
I'm getting the one from Kiri. Let's see. How many do you usually let it get up to?
I use that thing.
There's no letting it get up to, like, it just keeps spreading. It
Okay.
multiplies,
Yeah.
so it just keeps going. It never stops.
I mean, then it doesn't really. If we let another thing of bites go, it doesn't really matter when we harrow. Then we just want to have full amount of harrow before she's in the air, right?
Yeah, I had to bite twice. Like once it was use up, and then I think it was Waymond.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
then I really think it should just be when she's back on the after she lands the first time. We get in position,
Well,
and we
you
just
only have 4 bites out of that point. Like if you look at the count that Pepe was given, the 1, 2, 4, 8, 16.
What's the max you can get then? What's
Well, the last, I mean, either she
Okay.
enrages before it happens, or you have all 25 people bitten, and then you're gonna lose someone because
okay?
after
So even
16,
if you bite someone else, you keep the buff.
Ideally,
Yes.
Okay.
Ideally, you would use hero after the second phase, the
second
second
air
up
phase?
phase. Yeah.
Okay. We'll target then. So she lands after the second one. Wait, just waiting for this record to finish importing, and then we'll go. It's being very slow. Just do a quick raid check. It's almost done. Thought it would be done. Come on. What?
Oh, I was importing the Thames back, and The whole thing froze up. I think.
Oh, just the one the Curie linked, or the one?
No, the big one from the website.
Oh yeah, you don't want to do that.
Oh.
Right? Just lock you right up.
Are you okay? Who's not ready though? Oh, it's just whenever you're ready, Bears. I think it's just you.
Okay.
It's
Last pull, best pull.
not last pull. We got 12 minutes left.
All right, I'm ready. Good to go.
Unless we kill it, then it might be the last pull. But all right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made an unwise decision.
Then the first bite went out on melee, so pass it around melee or Kodar, but eventually melee you're gonna have someone's gonna have to run out and have to start hitting melees.
I would actually
or
take this
range.
first one out.
Okay, Kodar, run out and get like Astral or Astral's to your back right. He's got star in his head. Beams, get in, guys. I mean, you could really wait till it has 10 seconds left.
I've already committed.
Okay.
2, 1.
I can't fight him yet.
Shovel. Shove it now. Shovel pet bar. It's a pet bar. Did you get it? Okay. Beams, red, someone in melee. Oh, good job. First to Aaron, 30.
3, 2, 1.
You get Taki next, Astral. He's pretty close to you. Whenever it happens. Probably get air phase for. Fear in 14, red. Get in, guys, get in. One's in melee, get out. Yeah, it's putting markers on you.
Hey, Kira,
Be
can
faster.
you fan?
4, 3, 2.
It's about to go. Here comes the fear. Range 8 after. Right, range 8. Spread. Get your.
Beware.
Alright, she's going to mid position. Spreading the bite around. Keep watching for the red. If we can get like red, get in. So if if you can hit Gord, he's over by me on the other side of the room. Gord, and if you can hit me after. And then we'll plan after the next air phase is when we'll do. Hopefully we'll have enough. You have private. You had a link, red link. At some point, maybe. I don't know.
Yep. Just keeps changing on it.
I don't know. Like a DDM.
It's the weak aura.
Red beams.
4, 3, 2,
Good
1.
enough. Alright, we got 30 seconds on next sphere.
Gord, stay close.
So what we'll do is when I get Gord's bite, that's when we're gonna harrow. Cause she should be flying back down. That'll be the next spread. He's probably got about 45 seconds or so.
Can I buy the tank or is that bad?
I don't think it matters. As long as we.
No, do
Red,
not bite a
range
tank.
8.
Do not bite a
Oh,
tank.
don't
Yeah,
bite a
no.
tank. Okay.
We gotta
range
worry
8.
about
Range
it.
8.
threat.
Range 8. Alright. Once Gord bites me, that's when I'll give the 5 seconds. You can go back in melee. You guys waiting to bite people. Bite healers if you... Alright, get a hero on fire.
But can be bit if needed.
Already can be bit.
There's people in the middle that haven't been bit.
I fucked up.
No Shadowmourne for you.
No, sure.
Strange is on text.
Red.
Just keep healing.
Collapse. Red. Someone's not moving. She's enrages in 15. We were close. We're just now getting to execute. We're like 30 seconds. 30 DPS. Close, but not quite there. Our it was okay, but we had a lot of people just standing there waiting to bite instead of DPSing and then biting when the debuff is 10 seconds. We can't lose. So we'll go ahead and, I mean, we only have 6 minutes. We'll go ahead and call that for tonight. I don't think we're getting her tonight.
Can I correct something for you though? It's not 10 seconds. The debuff goes all the way out and then your bar changes.
Okay, so the debuff runs out, then you have 10 seconds after, right?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah, that's why I stood there for 10 seconds just waiting.
Yeah, so we lost a lot of DPS from people just waiting to bite. I mean, I guess we can do. No one's logged out. We can try one more. We got 6 minutes. We got to be quick.
The marks that are going out is the weak aura. You might want to, if you demote everybody, then only yours will mark them. And it will make a little more sense because the people that are marked are people that are free to bite.
Oh, is that what it was doing? I wasn't
Yes.
sure what it was marking. I thought it was marking beam people at first. Let's let's get back quick. We'll do one more and see how it goes.
I don't know.
Just keep that in mind. So we lost a lot. Like Kodar, we lost a lot of damage at the start because Kodar was just standing there and waiting.
Yeah, I did
Get astral. So but it wasn't just you. There was a lot of people at the end just standing there, not DPSing, because they weren't sure what to do. There was a ton of people in the middle and the back that hadn't been bit yet. And if you have to, guys, move up later when she's not flying. If you need to move up a little bit closer, move up a little bit closer. But yeah, see how it's such a tight window right now with DPS, so we really can't. One, we can't have people mind controlled, and we can't lose DPS by people just waiting to bite. You gotta, as soon as your bar changes, go bite someone.
Yeah, I think everybody's probably already had it, but if you haven't gotten bitten yet, the debuff is going to count all the way down before you can bite anybody. So the way we would describe it is kind of wonky, but you'll have 10 seconds like after the debuff ends.
Yep. I mean, it went better. It's 14%, still close. It's just where our DPS is at right now. We just have a tight window. But we also have people that are really, I mean, some people didn't get bitten, so they'll be lower on the DPS list. But
I think it makes a lot more sense once you've seen it.
yeah, for sure. Once you've had the debuff once, you understand what's going on.
It was like night and day. I was like, oh, I'm just dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like just kind of standing around. And it's like, why is it not happening? Do I have the same problem Foxy did? And then it's like, okay, I guess it's not going to happen. And then I ran back up there, and then it's like, oh, yeah.
There's a feast down up here. Hurry up, get the feast. Is Chris AFK?
So in that late in the fight, Strange, you can bite a tank. The reason you don't bite a tank is that the debuff removes your threat. Or, well, it doesn't remove it, it stops you from generating any more threat. But that far into the fight, like, we're so far ahead, and everyone else that's doing damage, doing big damage, is bitten and not doing any threat. So that late, it's fine. But early in the fight, like when you asked initially, it was probably not a good time for it.
But we had plenty of people that could have. We had a lot of people. Like Kiri needs to get bitten for sure. I mean, we need to have our top DPS be bitten first, ideally. So we need to have Astral, Kiri, Taki, Gord, and myself are like for ranged. And then Fred Secchio. Like we didn't have we had some, but we had like a smattering of people bitten.
Does your weak ward? I don't know if you have the same one as mine. It was similarly named, but not quite the
It
same.
was showing cool. Like I was trying to, I saw it and I was trying to get used to it.
Yeah, so mine has like a frame off to the side, and it's like when something happens, it'll say like calculating, and then it'll find the highest DPS that's reasonably close to the person that's bitten, and then it'll go to locked, and then it will stop changing like who is who, and then it marks all of those people that are supposed to be bitten, and then it shows who optimally would bite that person.
Clear the things for right now. This is the marker's just gonna move, so right.
The bite
Oh,
mark.
who's not ready? Westfall. All right, everybody's ready. Here we go. Pull timer's going up.
5, 4,
Berthel
3,
Devo.
2, 1.
You have made an unwise decision.
Get text in the second. Kodar. Text isn't even on there.
Motherfucker.
Frost
God damn it.
Strange, Kiri. We need. Gotta get. Red, guys, red. Someone's not moving. Someone in melee needs to get out.
Birth?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Do we have any infusions
Kiri's,
or anything
yeah,
for Tex?
We've got to get Tex up there, guys. Yeah, this is just going to be a wipe because it's, see the flame? The flame, it should never be in the raid. You get plenty of warning to get out, guys. Had plenty of warning. Get a red arrow above your head and then you just run out. Don't stand there. Red beams, get in. Tex is up there in second.
4,
I don't know if we're screwed or not, but
1.
It's okay, luckily you didn't kill anybody.
alright. Should be Chris should be someone should be biting someone soon. Should be biting Astral, really, but okay. Yeah, it's telling it who it should be biting. Just clap. This is saying Chris bites Astral, or Kiri bites Astral, Chris bites Truth, which is he's star. Chris, so it actually is telling you who the DPS should be biting is. So the next one Chris is going to star.
Then it switches just based
Or
on
change. It
current
keeps
DPS.
changing. Yeah, it's adaptive. So now it's saying bite Astral, Chris. Bite Astral, we need to get him. Red, melee, you gotta move. You gotta move in. You can't move it. No, stack in until it goes away.
Pick them up.
People up. You move in and stop on each other. You guys are just assuming that it's over and not letting the mechanic happen.
That was me, Zep. I thought it was on me because I was taking so much damage, but it wasn't on me.
Yeah, well, it's a wipe now. We're down like 5-6 people because.
And we lost both of our bites, so.
Yeah, but everybody that has the red should be running in until the red is gone.
4, 3, 2.
You run. See, like that. I mean, that was okay, but it's not that difficult to run to each other. I just don't understand. Just wipe it up. That's the last one for tonight.
I was healing to make sure people could practice their.
Now this
running in.
red, see this fire here? There's no reason for this fire to be here. This is pretty stupidly unacceptable. There's no reason for the fire to be there.
That was a melee running out.
What it doesn't. What I'm saying is that you get a red arrow above your head before the fire even starts. So you should never drop fire anywhere but out on the outside of the wall. If you're dropping it there, it's because you're not paying attention and you're not being personally accountable. That's what this fight is. Make sure to watch that fight and read up because it's a personal accountability fight and it's just not there right now.
No, you killed us all, GB. Why?
But I mean, it was still a good week. I mean, it was a tough one to end on, but I still got farther than I thought we were gonna get. So
4, 3, 2, 1.
And just try to make sure it's fixed before next week. Like we're still all learning, right?
Sure.
And I'm still higher than a kite, so take it all with a grain of
But
salt.
I mean, that fight's just so much personal accountability.
4.
But
3,
moving
2,
forward in this
1.
raid, there is a ton of personal accountability.
Yeah, the
You
last three.
have
There's
to
3
be
fights
able
left.
Especially with the
to
rooks.
pay attention to the mechanics, and we're not going to be able to call every single thing out. So do yourselves and do the raid a solid. Make sure we get our add-ons fixed before next week if we can. Get our weak auras fixed.